Hello, everyone, and welcome to Legends of the Five Rings Adventures in Rokugan Episode 9. Bakemono! Goblin Suraya! Dari desu ka? And then, as the story continues, the heroes, the samurais, the shinobi, the courtier, after defeating the goblins during the last episode, which was of course not recorded because we do have a side episode before this one. The heroes quickly came back. After defeating the goblins that was ransacking and destroying a certain altar. But after that, they came back and they met a female samurai and, of course, her bodyguard. She is known as Agasha Misato from the Phoenix clan, the clan Agasha itself. She was actually tasked to actually patrol the lands within the borders in order to see if there were any shadowland creatures that actually crop within the borders of the lands, heading towards hers from the Dragonlands itself. But after being rescued by the samurais known as Takita Anjin, Ashutagashi, Miromoto Hitsumi, Kurunai, and also Hotokoji, she went back straight towards the camp to await for their return. But upon the journey itself, when the samurais returned back to the camp, they heard a horn being blown way in the distance, very faint at first. Asho Togashi was the one. Wait, who actually heard the horn that time? Last session? Was it Asho Togashi or was it
It
Hitsumi?
was May.
Okay,
Ashigashi did hear it.
alright, okay. Okay, let me continue. Right. Asho Togashi heard the sounds of the horns being blown in the distance, and being a Togashi himself, he knew the sounds, he knew the signals, he knew the distress that was actually coming. But he got up from his chair, looked at the others. Agasha was the second to actually stand up, looking at Asho Togashi himself. And then, as the horn was being blown, the other samurais actually also get up, together with Kakita Anjin, and to be Moromoto, and then Kurunai. But Doji Kabuki, together with his followers, Takahara Momori and Akahashi Dai, also got up during that time. But now, as they were rushing for that distress call, that's actually heard in the distance. Okay, Kurunai, to you. Okay, now you need to roleplay this with Viscount's character, and perhaps like tell him to actually stay back.
Mhm.
But Agasha Misato during the last episode actually did actually
Mhm.
take her blade and was willing to actually join together with the rest of you heading towards that distress call in the distance. So
Uh,
now,
still at
what do you want to do?
the load screen.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
Still at the load screen. Okay.
Alodu sa Corindo, Dando.
I basically tell her. I basically tells uh our lovely. I forgot Viscount's character name. I actually forgot what's his character name again. Wait, no, I'll just go off the chat.
Nine sessions. Nine
Kabuki,
sessions. You
Kabuki.
forgot his name.
Yeah, exactly. I tell Kabuki immediately that Kabuki, you need to watch over the injured samurai. I need you here to be with him in case anything happens to him. I left enough weapons and arrows for you to use them. Basically, she piled up the total of, because we looted about from the dead goblins who were here, we looted the equivalent of 12 wakizashis and two short bows. And on top of the 8 wakizashi that I have brought here, there's like a total of 20 now. So he has like amputable weapons to defend himself, essentially.
All right. Okay. All right, you did that. Okay, Hitsumi. What do you want to do? Hitsumi
Oh,
Miromoto. Hitsumi Miromoto-chan. What do you want to do?
all you know get up and all fall all go to where Asho is and to get ready to go and head out to go there to where
All
the
right.
one was.
All right. Please move your token towards the eastern side of the screen to indicate that you're actually rushing over to that side. Okay, now Asho Togashi, to you. You can roleplay with Doji Kabuki. I'll take over. Eastern side, not western side of the map. East side, right side of the map. If you're going to that side, you're going back to the village. So
Yeah, exactly.
to the west, yeah, to the right side of to the left side of the screen is going back to the village. Right side of the screen is heading towards where you're supposed to be heading. Okay, Asho Togashi, you got up. Do you even roleplay? Do you even talk to Aga? It's like Gasha. Okay,
He
let me put her
literally
name.
just sprints like he's like yelled out the Phoenix clan is getting attacked and then sprinted out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, you sprinted out. Now, okay. Lastly, Kakita Anjin. Do you? What do you want to do?
First things first. Did we have enough time to take a long rest after our last encounter in
No,
the cave, or no?
no, not even a short rest.
God damn it! All right,
Yes.
then he'd kind of just stretch, check his injuries and make sure his bandages are tight. Get up and follow after.
All right, you follow after. Agasha Misato, together with her samurai, they also like rush out. We will join you in this fight. It is my people, my land that I need to protect. That speaks out. But Doji Kabuki, of course, looks to you, Kurona, and said, okay, I'm gonna sound like a bit like Viscount, but try to. Kuronai-sama, I will stay here and rest my wounds. I am, I am useless in this battle against the goblins. If I were to fall in battle, me and my followers will stay here. And if anything, we will chase after you once we are fully rested. But Godspeed, Kuronai-sama, you and the others.
Agreed. You stay here and rest, and once it's all better, you can follow us up. And that's when she basically follows everybody else. And yeah, follows them.
You quickly rush to actually like follow them, listening to the sounds of battle, rushing straight towards the stream, running to actually where you're actually like running to. But you came back to this camp, not even have any time to even fully rest, not even an hour's rest or even 8 hours rest. But it is starting to be nighttime already. You can see the sun slowly setting. It's not going to be good if the goblins have an advantage over the night itself. But as you all rush towards the streams itself and towards the bushes and following the trail, reach a particular area, you could hear the sounds in the distance, the sounds of clash, the sounds of swords like hitting upon swords. And sure, like, but you can see goblins fighting other samurais. Judging from their armor and their garbs, they seem to be from the Phoenix clan itself. But when you arrive at the scene, now here, Agasha Misato points out, it's Agasha Mitsuko and Agasha Toyotori. She screams out. She quickly took out her bow and then taking aim at the goblins on top of the hill, facing the others as the goblins only turn their attention to you when you arrive. And then the samurai quickly like raised his longbow and also took aim together with Agasha Misato. But Hitsumi, Agasho, Kurunai, and Kakita Anjin. In the distance across the river, you see two Phoenix clans defending themselves and fighting against the goblins. But you see other goblin remains all over the place. You can't count, but there were so many of them. All fall. But in the distance, you know the name Agasha Toyotori. And let me put up their names so that you know when you hover over them, you can actually see their names.
Agasha, Toyotori, and Agasha Mitsuko. Eh, you went full on Oriental mode, putting the family name first, then the first name.
Hmm. Yes. Then, after all this, the goblins took aim, raiding their bow. But you all actually were prepared. You know the goblins are now invading this land, but now they have cropped in even closer towards the Phoenix land. First they were from the Dragon land and now to the Phoenix land. But you have allies with you. Agasha Misato and her bodyguard. Everybody, now roll for initiative.
Okay. Want me to put combat music?
I already put my
Oh,
combat music.
no, no, no.
I can hear my own music
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Why not? I'm
yeah.
surprised you can't hear my music.
No. I can hear it. I said if you want to. Otherwise,
Two
yeah.
combat music at a
No, this one is actually good. This one is actually good.
oh, unless you can give me a good combat music, I'll turn this one off.
Let me just put on this one and skip to
Let's hope it's not
it.
copyright.
You know, it's the only thing that you know, from that one game. I can't say its name. What do you think of it?
I can hear it. I'm not sure about the others.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Ah.
Okay.
I made a mistake.
Oh wow, I got a 21. Looks like Hitsumi is just slow to react.
I got a 5. Well, you can't always, get a,
Yeah, you'll be somewhat
higher.
you'll be
The
somewhat
hell? Agasha Toyotori is one? The hell? Okay.
wait, can you have him re-roll his initiative? Maybe the guy just having a bad day.
And this is weird because he have a dexterity of +4. It should be a 5, not a
Yeah,
4.
exactly. I mean, if I hover over him, it just says like 1d20 plus nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's the thing. I was like, huh? What? How is that even possible? I'm gonna re-roll again. It seems that when I
Okay,
drag and
now,
drop,
yeah, now it's working. Now it's working for him. Yeah, now it works for both characters. You just need to rearrange it.
okay, at least this one is correct. Now, Agasha Misato, taking out her longbow, shot the first goblin that she could see.
Which is this one, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, shot and struck the goblin, but just enough to injure it. Right. Okay, now Kurunai,
I'll
follow
attack.
up by you.
I'll attack
She
the
she move in.
same. Yeah, I'll attack the same goblin that she did with my hunting bow. Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Just
Burst.
declare your action. It's dead.
Let me just roll damage. She just
It's dead.
aims and like as the goblin was like about to scream, she's like the arrow just goes through his throat. Sorry, his mouth, ending up exiting from his own brain. Like since I'm assuming he's on an elevated place and I'm downwards. Right? Is he like on a high ridge area?
Yeah, high reach area. It's a high reach area.
Yeah. Like she sees the upper part of his mouth and she just aims at it and wham. Wait,
Right. Okay.
okay.
The goblin attacks Agasha Misato with its crude wakizashi and slashes. But Agasha Misato blocks with her Naginata, and nothing happened. Goblin bearer, of course, picks up his horn and start toot, 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 and start moving in. The moment this goblin with a battle banner on his back start picking up his horn and blow, the other goblins were like, yeah, yeah, more ferocious than ever in battle. In other words, they got blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Anjin, your turn.
Alright, once again, enter the Heron stance to gain a +1 to my AC. Move.
Wow, I had to move the camera to see this one.
And let me see if I can shoot in. Yep. Draw my hunting bow and target the goblin up on the northern hillside.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
18 hit. All right.
Yep,
cool.
that's a hit.
6 points of
Six.
damage.
Right, you shot it right on the shoulder, but it snaps your arrows and throw it to the ground. It's not dead yet. But the other samurai then rushed towards you. Kagita, no. Let me. He also shot at the same one. And he got 13 and it's a hit. And he struck this one dead.
Ooh. Okay, High Ridge Archers has been taken care of.
Agasha Toyotori, with his katana, he ushered a word. You can see him whispering something, but you can't hear it from your distance. Suddenly you see the blade suddenly caught fire, whoosh, and start attacking the goblin next to him. Flashing steel cut. And this one dies straight. Cut a half and burning.
Ooh. I think it's bad morale for the other 3 goblins.
Alright, Togacho, Asho, your turn.
Black Wolf.
Is going to go here
Mm-hmm.
and fire his bow
At the guy.
down in this
Yeah.
direction to that guy because I can't
Mm-hmm.
hit him
Yeah,
because
yeah.
someone's character's in the way.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wait, you mean this guy? This guy down below? There's one lone goblin to your character's right.
yeah, that one, but I can't really like hit it because like there's a character's thing,
What do you mean you can't hit it? He's only.
so I
here.
can't like click on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I can't
yeah.
click it because
Oh,
Move
yeah,
the
yeah.
screen.
Yeah, move the screen.
yeah.
You can move the screen. You know, you can zoom out.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
The other
zoom
hero's
out.
like, move the screen! Move the screen, Asho Togashi! Asho Togashi is like, Aya, I cannot hit the goblin! Why? Because I'm unable to see it! Move the screen! Hitsumi screams out. Everybody is a fourth wall character here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all
Okay,
munching.
we're
Okay.
going to do.
Yeah, roll for your attack.
Where is it?
Everybody's a munchies in this game. You get the feat. Fourth wall feat. Okay, you get, yeah, you hit, you struck the goblin.
Oh.
Couldn't
Wow.
do that down.
Alright, declare your action then. He's dead.
Like bugger off.
That's
He
the
checked
This
to
is a
see
weird
if the
check.
wind's correct. Also, he adjusts his bow, his crossbow, and aims it up to the area where the goblin is, and then fires it and hits him through the stomach.
Okay, because when you say bugger off, every single episode, every single session, I'm actually in right now.
I didn't
In
say
the-
bugger off actually.
You did, earlier on. You said bugger off.
Did I?
So
Sorry,
yeah,
I didn't mean to.
yeah. So right now I am in the
It's
English
got
to
into a
Japanese
habit.
dictionary. Bugger off is in Japanese Tochokyo Ofinisuru. This is
Okay.
so you want to say bugger off next episodes or any other session? Say this instead, okay? Tochokyo Ofonisuru.
Real devotion.
Okay? Don't say bugger off. Use this word now. Goblin
Tokyo.
Tochokyo Ofonisuru. Okay.
I can't even pronounce that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Tochokyo Ofonisuru. Yeah.
Tokyo Fusimio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Learn Japanese while playing Adventures in Rokugan, everybody. Alright, okay. After killing that off, the goblin falls on the floor.
I mean,
Dead.
that's going to be good because when I go to Japan, I'll know how to say
Bugger off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can though, but not to Japanese people. They are much more kind. Trust me. If you go to Korea, you're gonna find a really huge difference between Koreans and Japanese. Okay, but all right. Now this goblin attacking Toyotori. Wah! It screams, stabbing Toyotori with his wakizashi, but Toyotori was unable to evade and got stabbed for 6 slashing damage, and Toyotori only have 12 HP left.
Ooh, crap.
But Agasha Mitsuko, let me roll for her acrobatics. Then she jumped over to the other side from the hills itself, using her Naginata, slashing at the banner goblin as she jumped in mid-air and slicing at the creature. That's it. Now, Hitsumi, your turn. You're the last. You have 5.18 in initiative.
Let's see. Um, and I'll go and shoot the. I'll use my hunting bow to shoot the one that's next to, 240.
Which is
So-
basically this guy.
Yeah, I'll use that to hit him there, so he won't die.
You wish all the way there. 135 feet. That's a disadvantage. Roll again.
Um,
And you hit. 17 is your lowest, right? Damage.
click on the which one, the 18 or
Yeah,
17.
click on the any one of it would do. Just
Okay.
which one? Yeah, any one will do. You just need the damage.
Okay.
5. You struck the chest of the goblin, but the goblin was not. This morale was not down, of course. Just look at you in a distance, but continue attacking Toyotori. Now, round 2, Agasha Misato rush in, of course, looking at Toyotori in danger. She pick up her longbow and start shooting in the distance. Rolling with disadvantage. Rolling. And she misses. Yeah. She misses.
Nice,
She was
nice.
attacking
Good.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually rushing to actually help Toyotori, but she misses. And that's it.
Yep.
Okay, Kuruna, your turn.
I'll basically go and stand here and attack this guy with my hunting bow.
All right.
And
Okay, go ahead.
I'll roll hunting bow.
15. 15 is a hit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
15 is a hit.
Yeah. 15 is a hit and rolling. 8
All right.
piercing damage.
Declare your action. It's dead.
She basically aims very carefully and lets go. Like the arrow basically travels and inches through the eye of the goblin, like basically wheezing next to the samurai's ear. Like she's like, whee!
Alright. The next goblin on top of the small rock jump on top and attacking Mitsuko. They all have bless bonus.
Mhm.
Just a D4.
One.
And the goblin managed to slash Mitsuko on the chest. Mitsuko received 4 slashing damage. Mitsuko's HP is now 18.
Ooh. But at least her companion
Now,
is
goblin
3.
bearer.
Mhm.
The goblin bearer, immediately you saw the goblin bearer screaming in foul darkness and language. You can see some sort of fire appearing on its hand and start grabs at Mitsuko's chest and hitting Mitsuko with a flame, but not the flame bolt that you've been always being hit every single time. This one feels more like a shocking grabs instead, but fire grabs in a way. Now the goblin bearer actually attacked Mitsuko with its spells and hitting Mitsuko for 8 fire damage. Now Mitsuko only have 10 HP left.
Mhm. You can remove this goblin since he's dead.
Kakita Anjin, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to, once again, move up. 1, 2, 4.
Combat is gonna be over for Kakita before he even gets to anything.
And target this one with my hunting bow again.
Oh, you miss. You're trying not to hit Mitsuko, one of the Agashas. But you miss. But the samurai, of course, quickly rushed towards you, Kakita Anjin. Kakita-san, let me! He put out his arrows, string it, and start shooting, also at the same goblin. And he got nope, he also missed. He got an 8.
Okay.
Oyotori, looking at Mitsuko, he screams out, One-san! And start attacking the goblin. Focus point. Okay, attacking with his katana. You see a technique, like he turns, he quickly spins, and he got a critical hit. He deals 16 plus 6 slashing damage on his goblin, cutting his head loose from the body itself, and the goblin dies. Now, Asho, your turn.
Asho's gonna go here, and he's gonna fire there.
He's the only one left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Yep.
Wow.
I see the dice hitting 19 and suddenly it turns to 3. Okay. Alright, 9. And you
Yeah,
miss.
I was like,
Mitsuko quickly dance.
does it at least strike the goblin?
No. But Mitsuko moving around in circles in a dancing, performing move. You notice that her footwork and everything was more like a dance, other than anything, spinning her naginata and then hitting the goblin banner bearer with a naginata. And then she got 21, 8 slashing damage. But the goblin banner is still alive. Hitsumi, your turn.
Join the
Ah.
archer. Join the archer line and stand here.
Yeah, the archery line is here.
All of this is like literally an archery line. Everybody is like, we're just gonna move 30 feet and fire all bows and arrows.
Yeah, do reduce your arrows.
Oh, I did. Since I only fired so far 2 arrows. Yeah, I only fired 2. Actually, no. I fired 3. 3. Yes, I reduced 1 more. Yeah. Yeah, join the archery line. Ah, you broke the line.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yep,
Yeah.
attacking idiot.
It's yeah, hit.
Oh, you hit?
Ooh.
Okay, damn it.
Surprisingly, I see it stopping at 12, but I see it like here is 18.
I think plus 6. So
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
6%.
Alright. Declare your action.
And when I go load up the arrow, let it fly, and in its right in his neck goes
I fall
right.
and dies. After the battle ended, though, Agasha Misato, together with the samurai, rushed straight to Agasha Toyotori and to Agasha Mitsuko. The combat have ended for this scene, of course. Now, going from right to left, Kakita Anjin, you put back your bow, your back. Your katana was not needed this time. But Agasha Misato quickly rushed across the river itself, heading to the woman known as Mitsuko, and also Toyotori. Mitsuko have long black hair, beautiful in complexion, but serious in nature. Toyotori, you could hear in the distance that he was screaming Onesan, meaning that it was a sister, younger or older, you're not too sure. But Toyotori is also serious, wearing his samurai armor, but holding like one blade. He dispersed the flames from his blade and put it into his cupboard. He turns to all of you. And then after that, Toyotori was the one that spoke first. And then he bows to all of you as you cross the river. The Dragon Clan and also Crane together? This is unusual. But I am actually pleased that you actually arrived. Because of your appearances itself, the goblins was in disarray, and they were unable to actually focus on their battle if were not to be taken down the banner bearer itself. And then he walks over to you, Anjin. He bows his head slightly. And you, let me introduce myself. My name is Agasha Toyotori. This is my sister, Mitsuko. And of course, I believe that you have met our hunter and also our good friend, Misato. Misato just smiled and turns to Toyotori and then turns to you. Then Toyotori then asks, "What is your name?" He talks to you, Kakitanjin.
Anjin would bow. I am Kakita Anjin, and with me are Lady Kurenai, Miramoto Hitsumi, and Nagasho Tagashi. You were actually coming this way when we heard the horn. I'm glad that you are all safe.
We are not safe yet, Anjin-sama. The goblins are yet to attack. My other man is further across the bridge at the other side. But we will go there and save them if possible. You could hear again the sound, the horns in distance. This is not yet over.
Mhm.
But Mitsuko turns to you, looking at you up and down, Anjin, and then she said, Anjin-sama, you are different than the others that I have seen. She speaks out, spoken out like outspokenly and softly. You are not Rokugani. You are Gaijin. Your hair color and your face is different than any one of us. I do apologize. I speak out in our manner. And she stops, but she looks at you, looking, waiting for an answer, apparently.
He would just. Didn't you just say that your men are currently in danger? We should go and deal with them first. The
All right.
discussion of my origins and birth can be had later. He would just step past her.
Hey, quickly. And then Toyotori then actually looks at the sister. Onesan, you should ask this question later on. Our man in danger. And then Misuko then continued to. You could actually hear it using your passive perception. As I said, I find him intriguing. It's like,
Well,
but
there's 8 of us now. So with the remainder of your men, the battle should be even. We just need to hurry. I just only
right.
take back
Okay,
3 arrows
Ash.
from the enemy. Yeah, that's about it because there's
You
no
can't
point.
take you can't take arrows like that. That's not the
Oh,
rule.
okay.
You can't just simply remove the arrows from their bodies. because it's not so easy as you might think. It's not. Once you use your arrows, it's gone.
I'll
And
take arrows from the goblin
Also
archers.
damage
Yeah,
the arrow too.
I'll take the 3 arrows from the 3 goblin archers on the ridge, or the guy
okay,
who was basically here next to our right flank. I'm only taking 3 only. I'm not taking any excessive numbers because I only can carry 20. Each quiver can carry 20.
okay. Togashi Asho, do you have anything to say while rushing towards?
Other than, can we hurry up? We've got to go.
Mhm.
So can
All
she.
right.
So can she. Can we hurry up?
Okay. Hitsumi, how about you?
I'll say, let's keep the formalities till we're done after we've saved the rest of your comrades. And she'll proceed to go.
All right, you all proceed to go. All right. Here is in music time. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Kakita Anjin, as you rush throws the mountains itself, you could hear sounds of battle, sounds of sword clashes everywhere, sounds of goblins screaming, sounds of horns blowing, sounds of battle. But as you arrive, you see some other samurais hiding beneath the mountain cliff itself, avoiding getting hit by arrows, but many of them were getting hit by flame bolts or from another Jujenga on top of the hills itself. You look up, it's quite high. Was an ambush towards those that were actually attacking the goblin. None of the samurais could do anything other than raising their bows and shooting with disadvantage from where they are. But the mountain cliff itself is high. This one itself, you know that you have to climb it in order to reach the top. But now, everyone, roll for initiative.
We don't see the initiative. Oh yeah. Thank you. I.
21? 21.18. So, yay. I'm the one with the 21.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Ooh. We got 3 goblins going on 20, 20, 20 each. They need to roll Dex tiebreaker.
Okay. This battle is gonna be the long one. I can't see my ear.
Zolkan,
Yeah.
best idea, move 30 feet, attack first, then next turn, when you move the 30 feet, you can choose to dash. That way you'll be out of the bridge when you dash. Because if you were to
The
choose...
problem is pulling your bow in the middle of that bridge,
Yeah,
or before it.
yeah, I know.
They're above.
I know. You can basically move here, fire, and basically kill or keep them distracted. Next turn, if somebody basically like whomever's after you, they can choose to attack them. After that, you can basically like as you march to basically middle of the bridge, you can then dash and exit the bridge. Next turn.
Except rolling to attack them rolls with disadvantage. They're
Yes,
above
with
5
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All real range attacks have disadvantage against them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had a higher cliff, they have advantage against you.
So if anything, it'd be smart enough for one of us to climb over here and start picking them off and then leap across if you have the skill for it.
Yes, the athletic skill for it. Yep.
Okay.
What Zokan said. If you climb up here, that means you're at the same elevation. Or starting climbing from here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Okay.
While getting shot at the same time. But Toyotori Agasha, seeing the goblins attacking his fellow men, he didn't think twice, Keta Anjin. He quickly rushed. I must save them! And he stopped at the bridge. And by judging by that, Kakita Anjin, he's gonna get picked off by arrows sooner or later, and he's already seriously injured. But Hitsumi, you saw Toyotori run straight. He's already injured by slashes and arrows on his chest, and he's already rushing towards the bridge. You can look up that the goblins was already looking at him and pointing their arrows at Toyotori. All right, you guys may need to think a bit how to handle this situation.
Climbing is the only way. Yeah, climbing is the only way. I mean, you can afford to shoot with disadvantage and pray that you hit very high, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll go and start my climb, I guess.
All right.
I'll go and climb.
Okay. It is a 30 feet high cliff. So, in other words, this is how it goes. 15. And then 30 all the way up. So you need to roll for athletics. It's going to be difficult terrain. So you can only move up to 15 feet.
Okay.
Roll for athletics. You're based on the DC 15. If you fail, you only move up to what, 10 or 5.
And roll athletics.
Okay. You only move up to about 10 feet. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's where you are. You're stuck there. Right.
Yep.
Goblins. Shooting at the samurais below. The samurais are actually in cover. They're actually hunkered down and prone underneath the cliff itself. So the goblins shooting with disadvantage. Okay. Even with disadvantage, one of them got hit, which is here, for 3 piercing damage. This one also shooting the samurais below, which is shooting this one. Moving down. And shooting with disadvantage. Okay, I go to 6, nothing. Next goblin. Moving inside cover, shooting at the samurai with disadvantage. Screaming. And he got a 12, nothing. This goblin seeing Toyotori goes over and shooting at Toyotori with advantage. And I got a 6 on Toyotori. Nothing happens. Okay, Anjin, your turn.
Alright. Give me 1 second. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. He'd move in behind Agasha Toratori.
Alright, Agasha Toyotori, they're looking at you. Together we shall destroy these Shadowland creatures. Kakita Anjin. He's brandishing his sword. while also being shot at by arrows. Now Agasha Misato is here. She also quickly rush up, rolling for her athletics.
I'm glad I chose a shinobi class. Then you'll see why her when it's my turn.
That's when it's my turn too, because I've got a shinobi class as well.
Yeah,
She couldn't go up much.
you also have it, by the way. You also have it.
Phoenix Samurai prone position, go full defensive. Okay, Kuruna, your turn.
Okay, I will move to here, and before I start my climb, I'm gonna give you this ability in my chat. Climbing no longer costs additional movement, so I'll just roll normal athletic before I climb.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, no, I'll roll acrobatic for this one, since acrobatic for me is higher than my athletic. If that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Your Shinobi style allow acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay, you go up for 15 feet only.
Oh yeah, because I did the move from here. That's 15. Yeah, and I'm basically at the top. And since
Yeah,
I'm
that's
at
it.
the top, I'll shoot this guy. I want to shoot this guy, and with my hunting bow. 19.
Right, there's a hit. You quickly climb up using your acrobatics.
Yep.
And then when you go up, though, you actually surprise Hitsumi and also the other Agasha, Misato. And like when the Misato looks at you like and gasps, She's fast.
She does the whole Naruto like finding a good rock, then she starts jumping on them like ting 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 ting, reaching the top and like firing an arrow against this guy immediately.
I thought you was gonna do like she just walked straight up like using chakra.
Oh no, I'm not that Naruto-ish. I'm still keeping it in a realistic
Yeah. This one got hit though, the moment you got up. Surprise. At first he was shooting at Toyotori and then got struck by you. But the other samurai hiding here, really hiding, like cowering under the cliff itself, completely like falling defensive, nothing that he could do. Now Asho, your turn.
Asho is follow
Oh yeah.
the other
His lady, you mean?
one like him. Yeah, he follow his lady.
Roll for your acrobatic.
And yeah, I roll for my acrobatics.
And 10.
No, that's it. Yeah, not so good. You need to be a DC 15, but you're here. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. The goblin ritualist, followed by the goblin samurai, pointing down, pointing at Toyotori. And then after it calls on the flowers of flames and shooting at Toyotori.
I'll just go quickly to the bathroom and I'll be right back.
And Toyotori got hit for 8 fire damage. Toyotori only have 2 HP left. Goblin bearers using the horns in the distance. And you see the other goblins raising their wakizashi. And now with more intensity, they are going to battle. The other samurai phoenix actually hiding, go full defense. Agasha Mitsuko screaming, "Don't run too fast, brother!" She starts taking her bow and shooting at the goblin in the distance, which is on the hill with disadvantage. Okay. And misses. Nothing. Now the other goblin shooting at Toyotori. With advantage with a D4. Okay. Alright, Kakita Anjin. Toyotori got hit. But the moment he got hit, you see him like losing his footing and he's falling off the bridge. What do you want to do, Kakita Anjin?
Question, Herb. Can I? How many? I'm gonna ask you how many points I got to spend for this, but how many hero points would it cost me to take the shot for him?
It's not. You want to get the shot from the
Yeah.
arrow instead.
Yeah, I'll take the
Okay.
shot for him.
Okay, you're not gonna be using any hero points for this one. So
Okay.
it's more like your reaction,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll use my reaction.
right? So instead of Toyotori, you move him back. Instead, you move here and hits behind you. And what do you say to Toyotori before he got hit? Because you only have 2 HP. The other hit is 8 piercing
He's
damage.
Then as he's wobbling and I notice like the goblin peek up over the cliff edge, Anjin just grabs him from behind and like literally like flips over him and just duck right as the arrow like hits him in the shoulder or something. Just fuck.
You got hit, pop, for 8 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
The arrow itself could have killed Toyotori, and Toyotori was surprised to look at you, but he didn't say a word. Then you took the hit, and now it's turn 2. Toyotori, seeing that, he quickly like grabs you and then move forward. He grabs you. This doesn't use your movement point. He's using his movement points. Put you to cover instead.
Fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You're practically safe from these two, but you're still within range of these two in front.
Yep, somebody have to kill this one because this one still have advantage against you, but this two doesn't have advantage anymore because you're in cover.
Exactly.
All right, now, okay, Toyotori like bring you. Anjin-sama, thank you. He speaks out. But now, Hitsumi, your turn. Roll for athletics.
Yep.
Right, you climb up all the way up. You're here. This is only 15 feet though. You still got another 15 feet.
Yeah. Drag your token upstairs,
So move here.
Hitsumi.
Here or here?
The two
Here or
squares next to me.
I'll move you up instead. Next to Kuronai.
Yeah.
So you got another 15 feet. That one is up to you when you want to move.
Mhm.
You can still shoot though.
I would say move.
Then you move.
Yeah, you can move here or here for 15 feet. Or even here. Yeah, 5 and 15. You can basically be... Yeah. These 3 squares.
Yeah, I'll-
Here, or here.
Yeah, I'll go to the
Yeah.
one where it's the one that's pinging there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, move your token.
I'll do that. Yeah, kind of restarting the thing real quick because usually that helps.
Mhm.
Which
Sure.
always kind of sucks. It's like, oh yeah, let's make sure that he always has the weird time trying to get anywhere.
Mhm.
And
Because I already hit this guy with 7 damage. I think if you can hit him, that's it. He dies.
Yeah.
And he like does the whole goblin Wilhelm screaming as he basically falls down.
I'll,
Bakemono! Shine! No,
yeah,
you should be more go.
I'll-
Bakemono! Shine!
I'll go use my bow. Click.
Gomenasai! Goblin-sama!
Okay.
Yeah, goblin
that's
dead.
a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's
Yep.
definitely a hit.
That's definitely a hit.
Roll
Damage.
damage.
Alright,
And 8.
declare your action because he falls down on the floor dead.
And I then take bow and have it right on the left, on its like side of its cheek, like going through its jaw. Or does it fall when it falls? So just the arrow right in its jaw, through its jaw.
Okay, now your turn ended. Now it's the goblin's turn. The goblin attacking the samurais hiding for cover. Rolling with disadvantage. And short bow, nothing. Okay, next goblin. Next goblin moving down, shooting at the spoiled samurai. And after Toyotori like screaming, Jinro! Hi Jinro! And Jiro's like looking, Toyotori-sama! Help! He screams out. But this goblin just screaming goblins and shooting at this poor little samurai, like hiding at a cliffside.
None of us
Now,
are
next
guarding
goblin. No, it's not like it's a choice though. But you can learn it if you one of the yokais or the demons race and so on. This one shooting at you,
Anjin.
Anjin. He taking his bow, rolling with advantage. And I got 16.
Miss.
Is that a hit?
Yep.
Miss, right? Okay, right. This one miss. Shooting, hitting the rocks next to you. It broke. Now the next one, the next goblin. This one is dead. Removing. Okay, Anjin, your turn.
You can actually attack this guy even though it's disadvantage, but you can at least try and damage him. Imagine Anjin in the middle of the battle start humming very nice tunes.
I'm going to attempt to climb up this wall here.
All right, athletics, 15 feet first.
Gotcha.
DC 15.
There we go.
All right, you're here, 15 feet. Then you got another 15 feet.
At least he got a pair of flat lands which he can hide from.
Yeah.
Does this provide me cover at all?
No, it doesn't. Here, yes.
Then
But here they have advantage to hit you, these two people. So you have to be lucky not to get hit. That's it.
okay, then I'll use my dash action. 1, 2, 3, and I'll try and climb up here again.
You use up your actions already. Later on. Next action. Next turn.
Alright.
All
Very
right.
well.
So you hit. So you hit there. So they can't hit you. They have disadvantage now. Oh, not really though. It's just a normal hit. That's it. Okay. Now is Misato. Misato climb up, rolling athletic. 1, 2, 3. Then she quickly join Hitsumi. Right now. Right.
If it's a long
Can
bow,
hit.
Yeah, can hit. Definitely within normal range.
Longbow. Wow, I actually got a net 1. Okay. Alright, nothing. Maybe she's tired after climbing up. Pull out the arrow. And the arrow just fell down on her feet. Hitsumi, you turn to your friend Misato. You're wondering. Yeah, she's too tired for pulling that bow. That's what rushing in. I actually forgot to roll for this guy's initiative.
This guy already is in initiative.
No. This one.
Who? Oh, okay.
Right. This one hiding. Okay, Kuruna, your turn.
Okay,
see.
at least I know he gives disadvantage to the enemy, and I'll be moving exactly. Wait,
You can target here.
Yeah. I know.
Okay,
Just,
you can only target this here, but here's way too far for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm only moving 20 feet, which is here, and attacking this goblin.
Alright, what's your distance?
Within
85.
Yeah, within the range. Hunting bow and firing. Wait, let me just minus the arrow from earlier. And hunting bow again. Ooh.
That's a hit.
And 7.
Still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Still alive. Okay. That's it for you. Jinro. Hiding. Asho, your turn. Acrobatics, Asho.
Usher's going to do acrobatics, yes.
Right.
You're
15.
basically here. Actually, climbing the same as me no longer costs him movement, and he can still
Mhm.
since he was here. Yeah, that's basically 10. He still have
Oh,
20 feet.
oh, oh, hunting bow is 80 to 32. Yeah, I didn't see that. You have to roll with disadvantage, Corona.
Okay. I'll roll a second time. Oh,
That one is a miss. So
yeah.
no HP. So it's still back to back to his normal HP.
I'm
Okay.
going to try and
Right.
hit that guy with probably a disadvantage.
This one. I think your hunting bow is too far. Yep. Yeah, it's too far.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yep. 80 feet to 320 feet. 80 feet is the minimum.
Yeah. So disadvantage. Okay, so hunting bird.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Uh, 25, 34. It's still a hit. Okay. Damage.
Okay. 5 piercing
Right.
damage.
5. 5 is still okay. Right. Okay, that's done. Right. Goblin Ritualist. Looking down at you. Kakita. They're also blocking the way though, so you can't really climb up that part later on. Okay, shooting at you with its cinders. Normal roll. And I got a 10. Nothing.
Yep.
Okay. Goblin Bearer. Goblin Bearer climbs down and hides. Blowing his horn. Toot, toot, toot. Phoenix Samurai hiding. Agasha Misato dashing towards the brother immediately. And putting her staff in defensive motion. Now this goblin, Kakita, shooting at you with his short bow. Normal roll. And I got wow, I got a crit on a normal roll. 5 versus 5. You receive 10 HP damage, Anjin.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, now it's turn 3. Turn 3, Agasha Toyotori also move up. Rolling for athletics. Toyotori climb up the hill, running towards you, Anjin. I will assist you, Anjin-sama! Screams out. But he's already seriously injured, but he's still running towards you. Now, Hitsumi, your turn.
You can attack the one I was trying to attack, which is this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you're shooting from there, you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
I think even if you're here, I think you probably have disadvantage.
Oh, click
Okay,
with
here's
disadvantage.
Actually, no. He'll be if it's 75, it's under. He'll roll normal. I would
Yeah,
say.
but he's still standing here.
Yeah. If you want to hit some, you can put yourself here, so that you can roll normal. No advantage, no disadvantage.
Yeah, better. Toyotori and Anjin does not feel very well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just
that's kind of.
move your token.
Oh. Yeah. That was kind of the plan round there, so I'll go use the bow. And 5. Rolling 2.
Oh.
Alright.
Miss.
Miss. Yep.
Miss. Okay, next goblin attacking with disadvantage. Rolling on the samurais below and nothing. Next goblin shooting at Jinro. Jinro's hunkering down and nothing. Next goblin here. Okay, shooting at Mitsuko with his short bow. Hope Mitsuko blocks the arrows. Ping! And now Anjin, your turn.
All right. Going to attempt to climb up here.
Alright. Okay. This one is actually a 15-feet climb, so roll for athletics again. You're probably gonna be here or here. Alright, so you're here. And you turn to look at the same enemy again, like looking at you but different. Like flames on his hands. Wakizashi on the other.
Am I able to get within melee range of him?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
You're there.
hell,
The moment you got up, you stare at the
Oh,
goblin,
yeah.
the goblin's staring at you.
he's mine. 25.
Oh, right. Arrows on your chest, arrows on your shoulder. It's like that's it.
Ooh. High damage.
Wow. Didn't have any. Didn't waste any time. This goblin's dead.
Ching! His head rolls away, or like his torso or something.
I'm really tired of these damn goblins.
And you actually wanted to spare them.
Oh, these goblins are different. The goblins in the cave was different. Different clans.
Hmm.
Different clans.
Goblins are goblins.
Yeah. Now, okay, you cut off the head. The other goblin, I look at you, because they are filled with remorse. But because they're also being like their morale increased because of the horn in the distance. But now Agasha Misato next to you, Hitsumi. She quickly like rush to the other side. Taking a chance, she took her long bow and started firing at this one. Live and learn, Hitsumi! She springs out to you. And she got a crit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And but only 4 piercing damage. Still alive.
Oh, how much her total damage was?
4 plus 2.
Oh, okay. Six damage is actually still high. Too bad it's a 6, but
yeah.
still it's a good number. Like to me,
Yep,
a
4
low
plus 2.
damage is a 3. Like 1 versus 2, like 1 plus 2. I'll call that a low damage.
Okay. This samurai dash in to protect
Okay. Oh yeah. So now
the other.
he gets to protect her now.
Yeah, their life. My life for you. But this one block. This one fights. Kuruna, your turn.
Okay. Let me move. I'll basically move 15 feet to be. Actually, no. I'll be 20 feet here. That way, I can have the other 10 feet, and I'll fire at the same goblin that I missed. And firing. Nope.
Oh, you miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move the last 10 feet to be behind Misato.
Misato looks at you so puzzled, like why are you hiding behind me? And so on. And then okay, Asho, your turn.
He's not here. He said he'll. Oh, Togashi, your turn.
I am here.
Oh, okay. Move yourself here and fire at the same goblin we've been trying now.
I am going to move here.
Mhm.
Who am I hitting?
This guy. This ugly.
Okay.
He got already damaged for 6 damage. Yep.
That one. Okay, yeah, I'll attack that one.
Mm-hmm.
Roll to hit. No more rolls. Wow.
Really?
One. Okay. Well, I don't want to go to the critical miss table. Let's continue
I
on.
was
You
gonna
just
say
missed.
accidentally shoots his foot.
Yep.
I was gonna say shoots his foot.
Right, Goblin Barrel blowing the horn again.
At some point, he's gonna blow the
And
horn, and there'll be nothing left around him.
then he'll run. They're just there to give morale. That's their purpose. Yeah, Gasha Mitsuko. Gasha Mitsuko actually rushes. And climb.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ah?
Ah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
what fall? Alright, okay, this goblin. This one's gone. Fall down and dead. This one rushes towards you, Kakita, with Wakizashi. Now! 1d4 bonus. And I got 19.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Anjin, is that a hit? 19.
Meets, so yes.
Okay, you receive three slashing damage.
Gotcha.
Right. Like slashes. Toyotorina looks up at you. Stand firm, Anjin. I'll get up there as soon as I can. Round 4, then his turn to run up. Uh, 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 uh. Now you die, goblin. He swings his katana at the goblin. And he got a 19, but only dealing 4 slashing damage. Enough to actually kill it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's down. Now, Hitsumi, your turn. You saw the Toyotori in the distance. Toyotori-sama managed to actually take down one of the goblins together with Anjin. Now what you want to do? The only way you can do is jump from one end to the other, but if you fall, you fall. Like really fall.
But if you have
Yep.
a short bow, you could fire on. You could basically move next to us and attempt to fire on this guy.
Yeah, that was one of my ideas to go and do that.
Disadvantage. This one is blocking the whole view. They have full cover.
Yeah, but
I-
it's
Yeah.
a disadvantage at least.
No, full cover.
I'm just
Not
curious,
disadvantage. Complete
could-
full cover. You can hit this one. You can't hit this one or the banner bearer because they have full cover. You can try to hit these people though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. At least you
I'll-
hit this one with disadvantage. Just disadvantage.
I'll try to hit the one that's still up on one of the higher.
Yep.
There,
Disadvantage.
I'll click disadvantage. Click on the disadvantage there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Roll twice, pick the highest.
And click.
And it's a
you missed.
Well,
Wait, you have your charm, the mountain charm. It gives you a D4, 1d4 to your attack and damage. Roll a D4. I just remember that
Yep.
you actually have it on your character sheet. 'Cause it
Actually, Hitsumi is the only one in this group have 2 magical items on her. That Blaze never really use throughout the very games.
Yeah,
a 4.
Okay, that's a hit.
yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
5.
Okay, he's injured but not dead.
Yep.
Now this goblin attacking this samurai. Okay, shooting with disadvantage. And short bow is nope. It's a critical hit, a critical miss. I mean, that's one. It's shooting a Jinro with disadvantage. And 14, nothing. This one, okay. Shooting at this samurai over here. Rolling to hit. And the samurai got hit for 3 piercing damage. He is dying. Now, Anjin, your turn.
Alright. Move to the edge.
You have view of everybody here,
Oh,
except
yeah.
for this one. This one is in cover.
Mm-hmm. You can kill this goblin if you want to, since you already been damaged by 5. That way you can, save the guy below him.
And yeah, I will target him.
Which one? This one or this
Middle
one?
the middle goblin. The
Okay.
one, yeah, the one that damaged
Whatever.
earlier.
Okay, roll to hit.
Ooh.
Damage. You hit. He's dead. Declare your action.
Anjin would just move to the edge, and as he's moving, he'd kneel down to one of the dead goblins, toss a bow towards Toyotori, and then just draw his own again and launch an arrow towards the goblin on the cliffside, and just, we need to end this quickly.
I'm a samurai, Anjin-sama. I do not use ranged weapon against my enemy. Face to face is what I am.
Then you're a fool.
Roll for persuasion.
20, 20, 20, 20,
20.
20, 20. Yes, 15.
16. 16 is good enough. DC
Yeah.
is 15 against him.
Yeah.
Then the moment you said that you are a fool, then Totori looks to you and said, "Fine, just this once, I will use an arrow against my enemy." He put down his katana next to him, quickly took the bow and start aiming. And the moment you killed the goblin, he said, "Good aim, Anjin." Now is Agasha Misato's turn. Agasha looks at the cliffside, started to run to one side, rolling her athletics. Then she jumps over, grabs the ledge, and turns to Hitsumi. Hitsumi, you can do the same! Then she took out her bow and started shooting at this other end over here with disadvantage.
Oh wow, how much did she roll for her athletic or acrobatic?
How much?
Yeah, like
Based
her...
on her acrobatic skill, like jumping distance, it's no problem. She just need to beat that
okay.
DC 15.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I would suggest, right, use as many hero points as you can if you feel like
And my
you don't have the
acrobatic,
confidence.
my acrobatic is high, but I think dashing then jumping should give me some sort of advantage, since I'm taking like a distance, then like running, not immediately just jumping.
Yeah, yep. You have to beat that DC, but she misses this goblin in the distance,
Mhm.
unable to hit because of distance and also because of the cover. So the samurai instead took out his bow, shooting the one at the top, but with disadvantage, using his longbow, and he got 5. Nothing happens. The samurais apparently still there. Kurona, your turn.
I'll go here. That's basically 10 feet, but I will attempt to dash to get a head start, then use my acrobatic to jump. Would that give me like some sort of advantage, since I'm getting like a head start on the running and everything?
Just roll for it and maybe use up all your hero points. Off. It's on.
Yeah, okay, let me see. Oh, okay, never mind.
No need. You don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. And I immediately...
You jump further. You actually jump further than Misato.
Yeah, I jump further. I jump in front of her. And the moment I do land, I'll attack this guy. So right away.
You're like that. You somersaulted. You backflip over her, and you're like, as if you have past life in Odyssey or something.
And I miss.
Oh, you miss. Oh, wait. It was a good jump, but you missed.
Yeah,
Didn't roll.
exactly.
Stay there.
Exactly.
All right, Asho. I'm not too sure whether you're back. Okay, if not, then this goblin
Oh,
slayer,
Asho's
goblin bearer.
Asho, Togashi.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, your turn.
I am back.
You saw Kurunai actually jump over the like cliff itself. Okay, and apparently, if you fall, you will fall. That's it. But then again, if you fall, there's another scene for this one, so don't worry.
Okay.
So roll for acrobatic.
Alright, you want me to do acrobatics?
Yep,
acrobatic.
and use your hero points if you fail, or inspiration if you fail.
Oh no!
And
no,
2020,
Yep, here.
Okay.
Or
20.
here.
you jump even further, even passing Kurunai or next to her.
Yeah, next to.
All right, okay, hits for me.
I was
This-
gonna
this-
say
this-
I wanted to jump over this lady.
I think
Right.
Mitsuo feels a bit jealous since like she got two people who jumped further than her. He feels extremely jealous. Where
The
are you
goblin
going,
bearer runs
bitch?
away.
Where you going, bitch? Just wait for us next turn. Just wait for us next turn, bitch.
He's running away.
Just wait
Alright,
for us
okay.
next turn.
Samurai Phoenix. Mitsuko chase after the bearer.
Oh, okay. Wow. I thought like she'll attack this guy since he's closer to her than the bearer.
No, it's like
Attack! Oh, okay, yeah, she dashed.
round 4. Yeah, she dashed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Agasha Toyotori like screams out like, Jinro, take your blade and your men. Now is the time to attack. He's rolling for his
Persuasion.
persuasion.
20.
Well, not a 20, but a 17 is okay.
Yeah.
And then
Still-
after that,
still
like
good.
Jinro actually got up, like from that prone position, he actually got up. Man, it's time to attack. Toyotori, now let the battle to us. Toyotori. And then after that, they all got up from the prone position and start taking up their samurai swords and gonna be climbing the cliff. And now, Hitsumi, your turn.
Hopefully, I'm gonna try to, jump where the Asho and Kurenai are. This is definitely gonna be. Hopefully, I'll do my athletics because that's. I'll do. Yes, my athletics is a 5, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least a 5. If you feel no confidence, you can use your hero points.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll roll the athletics, and then if it's a little bit like 1 or lower than the 15, I'll use one of them. Hopefully, it's. Let's see.
You're right. Next
21.
To, yeah,
No.
Yeah, you're basically next to.
Whoa,
Oh my.
21.
Yeah. Yeah, I always hate how it does that to me. It's like, son of a bitch.
Well, suddenly all you guys have like renewed inspiration, like jumping.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the whole sensation of jumping and everything. You can attack this guy and, save time for the samurai.
Yeah. Yep, and I'll go to use that.
We all did not
and-
want to fucking jump down there.
Yeah, we all did not want to jump and we succeeded. What happened when
Oh,
we Oh, okay.
22
Yep. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
and 6.
like you
6
hit.
piercing.
Still alive though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but this one, the moment they come out from cover, the goblins attack, rolling with advantage. And even rolling advantage, they still misses. Okay, this
goblin-
one is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
This one's still alive. This one shooting at this one
Oh,
with
yeah.
short bow.
This guy isn't.
And I got a 10, nothing. All right, Anjin, your turn.
All right.
I mean, yeah, there's
I'm
only
going
3 archers left and the banner bearer.
From here, can I spot this guy right here?
Yes, you can.
Good. Then I'm going to target him.
Ooh. You'll save time for the samurai, so he doesn't have to climb.
Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. Damage.
11
Alright, declare your action.
Just seeing that Toyotori accepts the inevitability of the bow, he would just nod and head over and just good. Let's deal with them then. Launch another arrow and just this one striking it right in the chest and watch it fall.
They watch it fall from the cliff itself. Flat. on the ground. And then after that, you turn. Teotori like, looks at you. And like, he haven't even pulled his bow yet. He haven't even tried pulling his bow yet. But Agasha Misato, after everybody jumped over her, she quickly rushed straight
Attempt to jump
and
over.
shooting at
Oh, okay.
no, throw up there because giving bonus,
Mhm.
height bonus. Now shooting with a bow and hits for
Against who?
7 piercing. The banner bearer.
Oh, okay. Banapera. Oh, yeah, yeah. She'll save time for,
Right.
what's her name? So she can basically try and damage him.
Samurai got full defense. Phoenix Samurai got up, attacking the goblin.
Mhm.
After seeing Toyotori giving the opening for them to attack,
Yep,
now
this guy is already damaged.
using 19. Okay, 3 dead
Ow.
and falls. Ah!
All three
And
archers
now
are dead.
Krona, your turn.
Okay, since all three archers are dead, I basically move in, basically here, and I have advantage due to my, height against the banner bearer. I'll set advantage and attack him with hunting bow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll
just roll
just
damage. No. A 1 and a 1, right? You know, like, okay, 9 to 5. Okay, declare your action.
she basically moves as she sees him like about to blow up his horn or whatever. She's like fires and it enters through his like upper left head, exiting the arrow through his ear.
Okay. And after that, you kill the banner bearer. The banner bearer actually tried to escape, tried to flee, but his advances was stopped by the Naginata of Mitsuko. Agasha Mitsuko. Agasha Mitsuko then turned to you, and then after that, then she put her Naginata to the ground and then bows her head to you slightly. And
Mm-hmm.
after that battle ended, then Toyotori quickly asked Jinro, Jinro, while the rest of you climbed on the cliff and met everyone.
Mm-hmm. You guys can drag your tokens down. Whew. Let me just minus.
Oh, I thought we were gonna jump all the way back.
Oh no, I'm not
Unless you
jumping.
want to, go ahead. Then you can create a new character. You're free to do so.
I mean, I can do that. I can just get rid of my character and then go with my other one that I want.
Yeah. Like I don't want to live anymore. I can't kill goblins anymore. Goblins are friends.
uh,
Goodbye everyone. And start jumping off.
no, man.
Okay,
Uh,
anyways.
I mean, I was gonna say he could jump off.
We can't appoint your new character as our warden. We will incur unrest.
Alright, okay, now let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Then Toyotori, they went over to Jinro. And Toyotori asked, what happened, Jinro? And Jinro they continued. Toyotori-sama, the moment we came over to this cliff, they ambushed us. The goblins as if knew that we were coming. They killed our horses, but luckily that we managed to actually hide in the cliff. And after that, we saw a group of them like rushing towards the bridge over to the other side. Then Toyotori continued and said, those were the goblins that actually attack us, Jinro. And thanks to them, he turns to you all as he turns his back. And he turns, then Jinro then said, Toyotori-sama, who are these people? Then Toyotori then said, I never really got to introduce ourselves, but we do not have time for pleasantries, Jinro. The village. Where is it? Then Jinro then said, I've sent us to a scout, but the scout have not returned, Toyotori-sama. If you would like to, if everyone here. Then Toyotori then stopped and said, then turns to all of you, then said, Kakita Anjin, and the rest of you. He haven't met you yet, Korona, even Hitsumi or even Asho Togashi. He only knows Anjin, only by name, apparently, and only by his cloak and by his attire. Will you help us to actually secure the village
We'll,
and to completely destroy the goblins from this land?
we'll do our very best to help you. Um, Master. Uh, shit, I forgot how to even address somebody proper. We will do our very best to help you, Lord Toyotori. My name is Kurodai. I'm currently the lord of the Komori clan. We're here to help you and lend you aid.
Never heard of such village. But if you're here to lend our aid, then in return, perhaps me and my family will lend you aid. But then he turns to Hitsumi. Hitsumi, you have been a friend to Mitsuko all this time. And also, like Misato, will you lend us your blade?
And she'll say, "Yes, I will help you out with this fight to make sure everyone at the village is protected."
Misato then told, look at you, Hitsumi. You should have stayed behind with the Agashas or the Phoenix clan, Hitsumi. Maybe then you will change your last name. But your blade will be needed this time. Then after that, then everybody turns to Asho Togashi, but Asho Togashi already rushed in towards the path. Didn't even bother like listening to everything. He just left. All right, goes Asho Togashi. I want you to roll for stealth for me because
Oh,
you're heading ahead. You're
Okay.
going first.
mm-hmm.
You have to roll for stealth.
That means you're our advanced scout. Don't get yourself killed, scout.
11 apparently.
Well, not that good. You're not a ninja, so not that good. But okay, Kakita Anjin, as you went down that cliff, you saw Asho Togashi already rush in, leaving the whole party. But everybody else was just in discussion, talking. Will you lend us your blade, your aid, your blade, and so on. But you heard the whole thing as you actually went in. So Kakita Anjin, to you,
I let him go.
you let Asho go. As you let Asho go, Jinro and Toyotori walks over to you and said, "Your friend is really eager to die." Kanjin, Toyotori then asks you,
They're eager to scout ahead. They won't engage. They'll come back.
Jinro then walks over to you and said, "Ah, I see your style with the bow and the blade. Impressive. But will you lend us your aid?"
Isn't that what I've already been doing?
To me, yes, Toyotori speaks out, but not to him. But Watashi namae wa Jinro Agasha-san. And Ano, you are? He asks you.
I am Kakita Anjin.
Ah, then, if you are willing so. Then, men, we shall continue. With Toyotori on our side and the others, we will win this and chase those goblins off from the lands, both of Dragon and Phoenix. And Toyotori then speaks out, our blades will buff in their bloods, like how our ancestors used to do. The followers of Fu Lang will perish today, or we shall be the one that face the goddess herself.
Looking at Toyotori, is he clearly injured?
Very injured. He only have 2 HP left.
I know. Then my response would be, my lord, then you should remain behind.
Just
He
a
looks to you and said, "This I have to lead my men, no matter the grievousness of my wounds. I will fight by their side, Hanjin. But you can roll for persuasion. For you first, though." Oh, okay. His sister heard this. The sister like walks over and said, "Brother, you should rest. Your wounds are too deep. Your injuries is too much. What if your father were to see you fall in battle? Then what's going to happen to his health? He does not have an heir other than you, Toyotori."
Your men would mourn your death far greater than they would enjoy the win. But if your blade must be soaked in blood, Anjin would then take his sword and hold it out. Give me your sword, and I will see that it is done.
He walks over to you. "My sister and you are correct. If I were to fall, then there's nobody else that can take over the rightful place of my father. He passes you a blade. The blade is the scabbard itself is beautiful. The hilt itself is extravagant. It has a small little gem even right in the middle. You hold it. It's really good. Then after that, they told you. Then you shall bath their blood with my blade. Finikusu shall see to it. When you hold the
I
blade
will
though, the
see that
blade
your men
is a
fulfill their
beautiful.
appearance.
All right, you made it. You can use this blade temporarily. Okay, put into your blade. Is it a? It is a katana called Finikusu, and Finikusu is a +2 weapon.
Oh shit. Okay.
Is that an actual item?
Nope,
No, it's a
Oh,
it's just a magical. It's just a +2 weapon.
oh,
Plus
okay.
two
Oh,
to
yeah, yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Plus two to
Plus
damage.
two to damage, a plus two sword, basically. Yeah, not bad actually.
Mhm.
Not bad at all. Having a plus two magical weapon to attack and damage, it's very nice.
all right.
Temporarily only. It's more like a borrowed weapon until Anjin come back alive or dead, and so on. But as you left, though, Mitsuko then said, "I will stay behind with my brother, Jinro. Anjin will be the one that will lead this attack on the goblins. You will follow him as much as you would follow Toyotori." And Jinro then turns to Toyotori, then turns to you, Anjin. Then he bows. "Then I'll gladly die by your side, Anjin Kakita. Just as I would gladly die by the side of Toyotori."
Anjin would return his bow, and none of you are to die today, and that is an order. You are to
But
continue to live, to serve your
Jinro then
lord and
said,
protect your
but,
families.
but the goblins, they are in our lands, Jinro says, speaks out.
I never said we wouldn't fight. I have ordered you not to die and throw your lives away meaninglessly.
They will follow. You give us the order, Sanjin.
Very well. Then the order I give is thus: we will fight and we will defeat the enemy. You are to preserve your lives and protect any who would protect any who wish to retreat. Do you understand me? If they lay down their arms, then they deserve the honor of a retreat and their lives as well.
Very well.
This one is weird actually. It's weirder to them. Goblins being spared.
Okay. Well,
I took four
they listen to
arrows.
Anjin because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
listen to him as they listen to Toyotori.
yeah,
If that is what Toyotori would say, they would listen.
yeah, yeah. I took four arrows from this dead archer goblin over here, so I can get back a total of 20 arrows because I only fired four arrows.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And yeah, that's about it. I don't
Okay.
want to like spend time, so I'm only picking back what enough ammo for myself, and that's about it. Otherwise, I just move in and yeah, just march with them.
All right. Misato then said, "Huh, I'm still gonna go over and destroy these goblins. It is my task. And my task is to get rid of them from the land. Your words do not mean anything to me, Kanjin. But if Hitsumi wants me to stay, it's her word. And now, Hitsumi, do you? You heard the conversation between Anjin, between Toyotori, the sister, and Misuko, and many more. So what do you do?
Let's- Uh, I'll, I'll say to them, I'll say, and if you want to continue fighting, uh, we'll, we'll protect you and everyone as best as we can to have no more casualty on ours or your clan side.
Hmm.
Turning
Then
to
not
speak
ready.
to Lady Mitsuko. This village that is ahead, are there any innocents or any of your clansmen who reside within?
She turns, looks at you, and she said, "No, it's taken over by goblins, the village, long time ago. We never really expected that the goblins would stay there. The moment the peasants arrived, they were murdered, all of them. The belongings taken. And then we sent a number of scouts, samurais. They came, only a few survived. And that's when we sent a troop over. After that, they're trying to actually decide. The borders itself is between the Dragon Clan and Phoenix Clan. And after we actually try to get rid of them, they try to expand further in. I believe there was a village, a new village that was erected recently, Komori village. I believe they were actually trying to attack Komori and take it over for themselves, even.
That's our village.
But
They've attacked it while I was abroad, handling another matter for another village. My retainers, they repelled the attack and they took two of my retainers as hostages. And I have to rescue them.
then I believe that your retainers are still around, most likely captured and used as negotiation piece or worse, used as food. So now we must actually save them
Mm-hmm.
whenever
What is the
possible.
most advantageous way to progress towards the village? You must know.
Goblins in one way. Now it's going to be night. But one is she turns around. We don't have a Shugenja with us. If there is, even though they can conjure fire, but they are also terrified of it. But without it, we would have to fight like we always do against them. So, but also all of you can also roll for nature check.
Let me actually roll nature.
Let Asho because he's not there.
Yep, you're stealth. You're hiding.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Nature, Anjin, no, and like Kurunai. Okay, Kurunai and Hitsumi. Okay, well, Hitsumi, you're the highest. Okay, Hitsumi, even as a fox spirit, you know these goblins really, really well. They are mostly can be terrified by power alone. And goblins usually do not rally like this. Usually they don't. To you, of course. Do you know this? They do not rally like this without somebody stronger controlling them. If you can actually know who their true leader is, take down that leader, boom. The goblins will scatter like they always do. No leader, and they won't even try to even breed within the lands. That's it. They will just scatter elsewhere and trying to start all over within the small little clans that most of your other clans will not even pay heed to because they're very small. So these goblins have been very brave and rallied because of one leader. So if you could actually go in and assassinate this leader, you don't even have to fight an army. But that task alone is going to be difficult because you need to find out who is leading them. But goblins usually evolve into hobgoblins, like stronger, taller, meaner versions of themselves, like goblins. The ones that you fought are mostly the size of little children, but very ferocious little children. But the one that you need to find is the hobgoblin leader.
Huh?
But common knowledge for everybody that actually like 15, 13 to you to for Anjin and also Kurunai. Okay, these goblins are mostly they're scattered around and mostly organized. But they are too organized at this very moment. Something or somebody is leading them. But Hisumi, you role play this one first.
Mhm. And I'll say to everyone, uh, yeah, well, these goblins are being a lot more tactful than they usually are, but it appears that someone else is leading them. And if we find out who is leading them, then they'll scatter and back to what they usually are.
Mm, agreed. If we
Okay.
can
Okay,
kill,
Kurunai, your turn.
if we can kill this goblin leader, then victory is assured. We can avoid even needless deaths and unnecessary sacrifices. Since cut off the head of the snake and the body falls. Our first task is to locate who's the leader and isolate him away from the other goblins, and then kill him. I think Asho Togashi, since he went ahead, he should be able to distinguish the leader from anybody else.
You don't know. I mean, this is Ashu. Ashu won't even know.
Yeah,
He
no.
won't even. You have to roll for it.
If he gets high on his perception, at least he can spot that one odd-looking goblin. He doesn't know he is the leader, but the odd-looking goblin should be enough of a curiosity for him. But nevertheless,
Maybe, but he won't.
we should catch up to Tagashi and see what he has scouted. The more we know,
Right,
the
Anjin,
better.
your turn. Anjin, your turn. Role play.
Yep. Hitsumi, how are you? How's your health?
I'm feeling well enough to continue on.
Very well. We should all take some time to rest. Allow Asho to scout some more.
All
Hitsumi,
right.
follow after Asho. See if you can spot this leader of theirs, and if so, perhaps you might be able to draw him out with a challenge.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh,
Hitsumi, you followed. Okay, Kurunai, how about you? Do you follow Hitsumi? You are a shinobi after all.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll
this is your
just
time to use your shinobi skill.
Yeah, I'll just follow. I'll just nod at everybody and tell them that she'll basically go as an extra scout. Yep, and
All right.
I'll just have to go quickly for lunch, and you can, unless you want me to roll for myself now, then I'll do it.
No point if you're not in the game.
Oh, okay.
So let
I'll
me go
roll
to
it.
Asho.
I'll roll it now just in case. Yep,
and
she has
um,
stealth 25.
He's a master at stealth.
Yep.
and I guess I'll roll my stealth too.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me remove these NPCs. Since they're not here.
Yep.
Not
Nope.
here.
Yeah, not good.
Anjin is not
Not good.
here.
I'll be right back.
Not good. Not good.
Right. Okay. Now, Asho, you went
Not the same
inside
as me.
to the village. You can see the goblins walking left and right. Okay.
Hmm.
I already hit the hostages. I also already hit certain people in certain buildings so that you don't know how come they look different than the other. Because I don't want to put in dynamic lighting into the game.
Yeah. Just to
All right.
be. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. While the others take that 1 hour rest, 1 hour plus rest, not going to be 8 hours. So what I'm going to do?
For some, okay. I will scout around. Try to scout around.
Yeah, Anjin. Only those that stay back in camp, but not Hitsumi, not Asho, not Kurunai. And also the others will have that 1 hour rest. So they also get that HP. Okay. Asho, this view, you're behind a building. You could hear goblins talking to one another. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and
Okay. That's money.
stealth out of like uh to have a look around. Try and stealth around and all that.
I don't know what you mean by stuff around and all that because you have to move from building to building. So this one
That's what I
you
was meaning, but I
really
was gonna also try and do stealth at the same time.
Mhm. Your stealth for 11 is not going to be very good. So you may need to,
Can
otherwise you
can
may
I
have to
roll
fight a
for
lot of
stealth
people,
again?
depending on the way you're moving. So where do you want to move?
Uh, I'm going that way.
You can only move up to 6 squares in this one. So, but at the same time, I'm going to put a roof on many of these buildings.
I'm gonna move that.
Hmm. Right, when you move there, you can see a number of goblins.
Hmm. How many do I see? I guess one, maybe two.
Yep. You see one or two moving around. That's about it. Yeah,
Mhm.
some of them actually hid under the roof.
Oh, did you? Nice. Alright, I think now is uh Hitsumi's go. Cause
No, it's still you because you ran first. Hitsumi haven't even arrived yet. Kuruna haven't even arrived yet.
okay, I'm gonna move there or try to move there. Do I use stealth? I'll roll for stealth on that one. Yep.
Okay. If you move there, I have to roll for this guy's
Yeah,
perception.
do I roll for stealth?
Do you want to roll for stealth?
Or yeah, I was thinking of re-rolling for stealth.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Well then, maybe not.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna get caught. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Why?
Uh, okay. The moment you stealth over to that side, one of the goblins actually saw you. The moment he saw you, he actually like screamed. So okay, you can stand and fight if you want to, but I'm gonna be rolling for its initiative as well.
Jesus Christ. What does Roll20 think doesn't like me today?
Wow. Wow. Sorry, I'm assuming when we get there, we'll roll our initiatives also when we get there,
I
pretty much
think the
because
moment Hitsumi as you arrive, you could hear the horns again of the goblin being sounded in the distance as you're climbing down the forest hills and you see the village where you could see. And then you're not too sure what's going on, but the horns itself was like sound like around toot, toot, toot. toot. And then Asho, immediately when you turn, the goblins was like pointing at you. And then after that, they were like saying, "What?" Screaming in goblinoid.
Might as well give
"Wah,
up
Sarah!"
hiding at this point in time.
Mhm. You're a shinobi, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What's your stealth score?
6.
Your stealth is 6. Oh, okay.
It's a +6. Well, yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
6.
All right. Okay.
Rolls aren't good today, apparently.
Yeah, maybe your character was like probably meant to be captured. Who knows? But you hear the horn, and then you see the enemies like coming. There's nothing much that you could do from your end except to fight or flight.
Hmm.
But Hitsumi haven't arrived yet, though, of course. Now, one of the goblins start rushing in. The 3, 4, 5, 6. Took a short bow and start shooting at you. So any element of surprise at this very moment is gone. Okay, it misses. Goblin ritualist coming in. And then to you, what you do? You have to flee back from your where you came from, which is down south here. When the moment you arrive, mostly Hisumi will appear, and Kurunai also. But
Yeah,
Kurunai
I'll
is
do
mostly
that.
stealth at this very moment.
Sprint this way.
All right. Okay. If you flee, that means you flee. Hisumi, you saw Asho Togashi fleeing from the goblin village. They have taken over. Asho have now stirred the goblins. So now you think to yourself, even if you come in, they're going to be alert. So stealth is going to be very difficult for you to move on because they're going to be very actively searching for anybody. So their perception will always be actively looking. So, but Hisumi, you bump into Asho. What do you two do? Do you want to fight the goblins? Do you want to flee back towards the bridge?
I'm back.
And I'll go and I'll attack.
Attack who? Who can you see now?
Uh,
Are you gonna attack
oh,
Asher? Because that's the only
no,
person you can see right now.
I'll let's see.
Let me roll my initiative just in case. Nope. It's not even better.
That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, but it's better
Yeah,
on.
Asho, because the moment you arrive, Coronai, the alarms has already been sounded. Asho have been spotted. So the only way is to flee or fight.
I mean, oh, even with my 25 stealth, okay. At least they
Yeah,
basically see him, but not me. I just immediately tell Asho Togashi since I arrive. I basically like pebble on his head. I'm like, fool, retreat. I basically try to with my stealth 25. Yeah, I can't
He's
even.
already doing that. He sprinted from where he was
Hmm.
to where you guys are.
Yeah, I mean, wow, wow. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Wow.
yep. Yes.
He was
Asho,
originally like here,
Mm-hmm.
he tried from move from here to here
here
while
to
this
there, and
ritual,
then
while the
got that
ritualist is
guy.
there.
Mm-hmm. As for with my stealth 25, am I able to quickly climb on this rooftop and hide on top of it to see, like, how many of
They're
them?
they're actively searching right now. Unless you want to take that risk, because they're actively searching for Asho or anybody at this very moment.
Wait,
So
actively searching if we can
It
lure
just means
some.
that they get to roll actively.
Yeah,
It
yeah, I
means
know,
that
I
they no
know.
longer.
I know. Best chance is to lower some of them to an ambush already and thin the herd, basically. Thin the herd.
you can't ambush them. You can't ambush them already. They're already alert.
Oh, okay.
So it's no surprise round even for you
Okay. Let's see. How thick is
because Asho triggered the
yeah?
alarms.
How thick is this bush here or these bushes?
Not thick enough to hide you.
Hmm. I mean, I do have a high on stealth, but even that is maybe not enough. Let's see. Should I take the chance? I'll just retreat for a bit, enough to basically hide me in some thick bushes earlier, but I'll still maintain actively rolling stealth and perception to see if I can spot the champion or the leader and memorize how does he look like.
You just arrive and the alarm is being sounded. Anyway, this one shoots you, Asho, with cinders as you're fleeing.
Yep.
I got a 14. Is that a hit?
No, because mine's a 15, I think.
Yours is
You
16.
think?
I'll check in a
Yours
bit.
is 16. You're where the
I'm not at my
uh
computer right now. Hang on.
yeah, yours is
Let
basically
me check.
his should be around 16, same as me.
15.
Oh,
15 only. Let me put here 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'll I'll roll.
Right.
Um,
Round two.
uh, I'll get my initiative. I'll roll mine because I'm gonna be fighting.
Yep, you can roll your initiative. At this very moment, Anjin and the others don't know what's going on. Right? They don't know that you guys have been spotted. They don't know that you guys are being attacked. At this time, Anjin probably think you're probably okay because they
mm,
can't hear the horns from their distance.
yeah.
Shooting arrows at you, Asho. I just need to be a
Yikes.
15 and what did I get? Okay, arrows shooting past you. Okay, this one is okay. Hitsumi, your turn. What you do?
Yeah. Uh. Hmm. Well, if I dash, that's my full action, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'll go over to. I'll do like dashing over to the like close to where. Uh, let's see. So probably I think that would be there. I'll move over there, and then on the next to uh, after mine, after the when it gets to my turn again, I'll go and attack one of those two up front to get those out of the way. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my plan for the next turn. Let's get those
Okay.
two gone.
Closer. Yeah, I have to move so many goblins to your direction.
I'm sorry.
You should have used the hero point or inspiration.
Ritually shooting at you, Hitsumi. The cinders.
Mhm.
What's your armor class?
18.
You got hit. You
That's a,
receive 10 fire damage. Your HP dropped to 14 now. Okay, next one.
Wandering.
Okay, Asho, your turn.
I'm gonna try and stab this one.
Turn on some combat music, Aizen.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe a depressing combat music.
Depressing.
In combat.
Let me see.
Still using a dagger?
um,
I'm surprised with so many wakizashis lying down on the floor, you're still using a dagger.
Ever heard of the samurai who used a dagger?
Ah, it misses though.
Mm.
Oh man, where's this goblin? Oh, so far away. This one attacked you with two wakizashi. Asho,
mhm.
attacking twice. Hits and hits, 22 and 16. You receive a total of 10 HP damage. Your HP dropped from 29 to 19.
This is about as
I'm pretty sure I got
depressing as
hit
it gets.
earlier as well, so no, I didn't. Okay, my brain took a while.
Alright, Corona, you're still hidden. Do you want to stay hidden?
With my stealth 25, how much I can move before they need to roll perception against? Yeah, not persuasion. Yeah, come persuade. How long I can move before they would roll perception against me? I just want to know the distance.
As long as you move 15 feet, you can only move up to 15 feet because you always stay stealth.
Yeah.
You cannot move up to 30.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Definitely.
once you move up to 15,
I'll just basically move here for 15 feet only while still basically maintaining stealth, at least until I can reach this edge, because I have a plan. It's part of my class ability, and it's something I wanna try. But yeah, I just moved 15 feet only while still maintaining stealth and taking the 25, and that's about it.
alright. Okay, Goblin Bearer blowing the horn. This one moving.
Because they only know that there is 2 intruders,
Dashing.
not 3.
They know they have 2 intruders, not 3.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, at least she knows that she is hidden.
Wait, this goblin. Oh, this goblin. Okay, this goblin attacking you, Asho.
Mhm.
Wakizashi. And I got a 20. Not a net, but just a normal 20. Asho, you receive 6 slashing damage. Your HP dropped from 19 minus 6. You have 13 HP left.
Ouch, man.
Now turn 3.
To be fair, Asha's trying to protect Hitsumi at this point in time.
The best chance is to retreat at this stage.
I think Hitsumi is the one that's protecting you at this point.
Yeah, exactly. And your best chance is to retreat.
I don't even want to reveal the 2 hobgoblins. They're in my initiative order, but I'm just gonna skip. Alright, Hitsumi. Your turn.
I'll go up to this one and use I'll attack it with my Wakizashi and go and slash at it.
Okay. Alright. Whoa! I saw the 20 on my screen.
Yeah.
Not 20. Okay.
26!
Yep, that's like
Yeah.
You're right.
high.
And
Ooh,
This is this. This
Wait,
one.
you have 1d4 depending on who you're attacking from your the thing, the charm, the mountain charm. It gives you 1d4 to your attack
Yeah.
and damage. and also protects you from any damage by the same thing. You roll a d4, then you minus the damage from it. If you wanna, yeah,
Mountain charm.
yep.
I forgot it. Is it once per day or is it once per?
Single-use items.
It's once per battle. Once per battle.
Mhm.
Yep, but yeah,
You want to?
Something like
Okay.
this.
yeah, but yeah, this guy's basically.
Well, why?
Yeah.
He's already killed the
Yeah,
goblin.
yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't need the mountain charm.
Yeah, but I'm just reminding him. Just reminding him.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so
And
this guy's
yeah, all. Yep. And with that, have that go to where Asho is. Pull out that wall. That, and I cut it right at the kind of where the ribs start, and pretty much cut it, slash it through its rib cage.
Correct. Okay, you kill one goblin out of the many here. At least you're reducing the goblins before Anjin and the others can appear.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of the plan. Trying to get them as less as possible.
Right. Okay. Moving the goblins. This one.
Which charm does he have?
Ancient Mountain Charm.
Okay, so it's a rank 1 charm.
Yep.
After you use a rank 1 charm, you cannot use it again until you complete a
Oh,
long rest.
hello.
Oh wow, sandwich. So it's a once per day thing, right?
Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
tag team.
Oh, okay. Because he hasn't used it yet. So far, he's been lucky. But thank you for the reminder. Oh wow.
Mhm.
Okay, retreat is now cut off. Now you gotta kill them all. Thin the numbers even more.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
Asher's gonna pick the one that's behind him and use chains on him.
Yeah. Kuruna is actually watching this whole thing in the bushes.
This one.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
miss.
Attack opportunity.
Oh
They
my
have attack
God.
opportunity. All of them
Yeah,
using their react.
yeah.
Okay. This one first. Attack opportunity. Against your armor class
I
of
think this is
15.
where Asher dies.
Okay, misses. This one. One attack.
Which ninja tools did you prepare today?
5. Asho, you receive 5 slashing damage. Your HP drop from 13 to from 13 minus 5.
That's what you get
You
for
got
rushing.
8 HP left.
That's what you get for rushing without waiting.
And I got a 21. Also another 5 slashing damage from this one.
Yeah,
Your HP dropped from 8 minus 5. You have 3 HP left. I think this whole campaign, right? Asho is the one that always that seems to be falling down very often. Okay, this one attacking
Asher's the
twice
one that's
with his
always dying.
wakizashi. I got a 20 and 17. You receive a total of 11 HP damage. You have 3 HP left.
yeah, you're pretty much
You're
down.
completely down.
He's dead.
Down. You're down, not dead, unless they
Yeah.
stab you non-stop. Okay.
I'm gonna take a nap.
At this very moment,
That's
Anjin is
what
just
Asher
talking.
thinks.
At this very moment, Anjin is just talking to Toyotori with Jinro and the others, and Toyotori is like asking Anjin, when is your friend gonna be coming back? It's already going to be been 1 hour. And Anjin, you don't too sure on this time. You can roll for insight though, Anjin.
Will do.
Oh wow.
All right. I was just about to say you need to roll a DC 20. Like see nat 20. You're like, nah, I'm not gonna say it out. Like, all right, something's not right, Anjin. You felt the wind was like blowing to your face, and you sent the distance. You could have swore you actually heard something, but based on this, roll for your perception with advantage with a +5 bonus.
Holy shit.
+5 bonus. What does your Anjin eye see?
The spirit of the wind beckons you, Anjin.
And
So 16 total.
that'll be 16.
Yep.
Okay. you heard this faint sound of horns. Very faint, very faint. Like no other human ears could actually hear it. If the wind was blowing, but from the wind itself, you could hear the sound of the horn. From the wind, the sounds of goblins, the sounds of goblin alarm in the distance. And you know that Asho that left, Hitsumi, and also Kurunai is in danger at this very moment. Toyotori that got up from his like resting position while the sister was trying to tend to his wounds. He did heal back a bit, but not much. All of them actually healed back slightly a bit.
Including Kakita Anjin. He
Yep.
also healed back a bit.
Yeah, he did. He rolled for it just now. Okay, Kakita Anjin. Toyotori and Jiro look to you, walk over towards you. Toyotori touch your shoulder. What's going on, Anjin? What's happening? You feels as if that the wind is seems to be beckoning you for something. Spirit of the wind calls for you?
Anjin would get to his feet after checking his bandages once again. Are you ready to go, Toratori?
I'm ready.
Then we leave now. Something tells me my friends are in need.
And then Toyotori look up his katana. Men,
Asho's done something stupid.
let's go! And the men raise their swords and start following. Then, during this time, okay. And now, Goblin Bearer
Well,
again
hold on,
blowing
hold
his
on.
horn.
You forgot me.
Oh, yeah, I thought you want to stay put. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I'll move first 15 feet to here, and I'll use the same skill, which is expert prowess, because I'll use it for the second half. Is this rooftop 10 feet higher than the ground?
10 feet.
Yep, I will climb it. I will climb it because I can traverse rooftops silently and I have advantage on stealth checks when I am 10 feet or above or below my enemy. So I will basically climb until I am basically in the middle of the rooftop.
Alright, okay. Well, you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Goblin Bearer blows his horn. Goblins come down, rushing. You can see the goblins actually from the top of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Those rushing, running straight towards Hitsumi.
Yep. Pretty much, I'll just have to wait for the impeccable chance to ambush a singular goblin at a time. Otherwise, I'll end up being in trouble.
Yep. There's nothing much you could do for Asho at this very moment.
Mm-hmm. Because ninjas are always taught to, don't, if your friend falls, that's his mistake, not yours. Dashing. Holy shit. Another dash.
Alright. Okay. As the goblins were rushing towards you, Hitsumi, Asho Togashi on the floor, bleeding and apparently dying. You heard a voice in the distance telling the goblins, "Stop!" To show, huh? In Rokugani? And then after that, Deiji speaks out. Then you see a goblin looking at the others, wearing samurai armor. They turn and slowly walk. All the goblins stop attacking you when you're in defensive. Then Hitsumi, the hobgoblin, then stares at you and said, "You are indeed a brave warrior to come here to actually face my goblins alone." He speaks to you in perfect Rokugani, a goblin of all things, Hitsumi. He seems to be wearing an armor piece, perhaps made by different pieces of different armor from different clan, like a makeshift samurai armor, you think to yourself. Then he introduced himself and said, "My name is Akuno Yokuichi. I lead these goblins here to be safeguard, to live among others, not to be disturbed. But you are here to disturb our peaceful, humble beginnings, our humble village. Before I let them end your life, what is your name?" The hobgoblin looks at you, Hitsumi.
My name is Hitsumi Minamoto.
Miromoto, Dragon Clan. You come far from the mountains down to this village, and you're here to eradicate us like you always do, like all the others do. Did the Lion Clan send you here? Did the Crab Clan send you here? The crab and the lion. Think to yourself. You did meet the lions, but you have not bumped into any crab yet.
I haven't met anyone from the crab clans yet, but we have met people from the lion clan.
I've always wanted to taste the blade of the Miromoto against mine. Will you accept a challenge, Miromoto Hitsumi?
All
You stood there quietly looking at the hobgoblin. He have a katana at his side, a wakazashi at his side. This hobgoblin apparently issued a challenge to you.
and I'll have my sword pointed at him, pointed towards him, and I'll say, "I accept your challenge."
You pointed your wakizashi at him. Then he laughed. You come here without a katana, and you accept my challenge. Come, men, bring her here with me. The other goblins drag Asho Togashi's body, and they didn't attack. They actually point their wakizashis at you and urge you to follow this particular hobgoblin lord.
And I'll follow.
I will move you first. Let me move you. Okay, except for, of course, Kurunai.
Yeah, she's on the rooftop
It's
just
on-
listening to the entire conversation, and she is astonished. She is like goblin, intelligent enough to speak Rokugan. This is like curious, like curiosity, basically, even to her. She's like now curious.
But also during this time, though, they don't know that you're on the roof.
Oh yeah.
And also at this particular time, Kakita Anjin and the others were coming in.
Uh-huh.
So Kurunai, the moment Kakita Anjin and the others arrive, you'll be the first to notice them.
This is why, like, she basically
But-
stay until Kakita Anjin. That's when she'll, just give him a quick signal to on the rooftop.
But yeah, I have not made them appear yet.
Yeah. You can make them roll a d4 to see which turn they would arrive.
Right, Kakita, roll d4. See how many turns you arrive at what turn?
1. Oh, okay. Turn number 3.
3 turns.
Yep.
Turn number 3. Okay, so turn number 3 is for Hitsumi have to survive for 3 turns.
Yep.
Okay.
Survive for 3 rounds.
Yep. And that would the battles are usually for are they death die? The dual dice. That's a 10, right?
Yeah, it's a d10. The dueling dice
Okay.
is a d10. You and him, you
Yeah,
both
I'm-
roll a d10, and whomever is the highest have advantage.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I'm kind of remembering it all correctly, so I can do it correct.
It's a dueling.
Done.
The dueling
That's
rules, Herb.
Okay.
No, it's
Now,
D6.
D6 or
D6.
yeah, it's a D6. Sorry, D6.
Each of them rolls like it's basically kept secret.
Mhm.
You pick you pick any number from 1 to 6. The person who gets the highest number gains the advantage in the basically going first.
Hmm.
The person who gets lower, that's their number. Basically, once that number is decided, unless they tie, each person gives their number to the opponent as damage dice.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So after that they would basically then make their attack rolls, and the person making the attack roll can choose to have the danger dice be spent as damage to deliver a finishing blow. Like the whole way the duels work are stare down, attack, and then it continues until you drop one person. Basically knocking them to 0, then you are allowed to make a finishing blow.
Right. Yeah, there's one rule okay, Aizen and also Blaze, you guys need to read up about on Rokugan book because it's
Mhm.
completely different D&D. Yeah, especially it comes to dueling, especially it comes to
I
this.
haven't dueled yet.
But it's
Yeah.
yeah, because all right, Hitsumi, they brought you in. He was like laughing, and then he looks at you, you without a katana, and you call yourself a Mirumoto? The masters of the dual blade, and yet what is this? He looks at your Naginata. What is that? You can choose to use that. But I offered the challenge, you accept the duel. Now let's talk about the terms. If you win, well, of course, you don't have anything. You came here attacking my people. Now let me actually tell you what would happen if I win. I win. You will tell the Phoenix clan to leave us alone. And you as a Dragon clan will leave us alone, and you are to give us your livestock in terms of payment. And we will not attack any caravans or any peasants, and you tell the other clans, Crab and Lion, otherwise, to actually leave us alone within the mountains here in this village. And you have to stop to attack any goblins that seek asylum within this village. He looks at you, his eyes widened. But as he continued to, another hobgoblin then appeared, apparently wearing red armor. As he wore his red armor, he looks and said, and turns to you and turns to his other one. He seems to be wearing a mask. And then his armor is all red with a mark of a scorpion, but the scorpion have been slashed off. Then after that, then this one said, Ototo-san, you are back. And then this one speaks out, Akeno, who is this? Then Akeno then speaks out, Bakeno, apparently these people came to attack, and we have fallen them. But apparently, this person, the moment you were unconscious, Asho, you turned into a Naga immediately. You changed back into a Naga form, you were completely unconscious. But
I
then
can't
the
change my
hobgoblin,
character. If
okay, yeah, it's not the multi-layered one. Alright, then Hitsumi, you saw again Agasho turn into his Naga form. It's been a while though, you saw him to his Naga form. But Bakeno, I told you, if we to win, then you are to actually leave them alone. You have to talk to the Phoenix clan and tell the Phoenix clan that they are not to actually disturb. But that is his terms and conditions. That his terms. What are your terms? What are yours? Then he speaks up. If you are to win, of course. Mitsu, like the Mirumoto without the dual blade.
Oh, what should I turn now? will be good. Will be good.
Oh, you're taking very long to think about the terms, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be best. Uh, wise. Uh, yeah, I'll say that my terms are that if I win, that you and both your both you both hobgoblins and all of the goblins will leave this place or leave this village and find some other place to and be and not attack any more of the clans at each of the borders.
Very well. Then the other hobgoblin then turned to you, Hitsumi, and he said, he unstrapped his katana and throws it at you and said, a Mirumoto without a katana is just like you without a slipper, like walking around. Like one foot with one and one with the other. You grabbed the katana while it was in midair, Hitsumi, thrown by the other red-skinned hobgoblin. But do you want to use it?
Yeah, I'll use that.
Right, then you better put in your character sheet that you have a katana. And Bakeno then said, brother, what are you doing? And the brother then speaks up. Just giving her a fighting chance. Brother, she is injured, of course. You can see from her wounds and her arrows on the chest. And the cuts on the chin, the cuts on her legs. Surely that this is an unfair fight even for you, brother. Then he said, very well. Master Samurai, the goblin looks to you. Would you prefer to postpone this fight for tomorrow morning instead? It is getting late, it is becoming night. I suggest that you should rest and be with the other two prisoners. Unless you want to continue the duel right now, I will gladly accept.
And I'll go. Very well. I'll wait for the next day, and I will be ready to accept your challenge.
Alright, so you want to rest.
Yeah.
Okay, then when you rest, the other goblins actually bring you towards this house. They actually brought you here, of course, together with Asho, Togashi, and then other goblins were there guarding the door. Let me remove the roof. But the moment you arrive at this particular building itself, you saw two people here that was actually apparently captured from your particular village. You saw one of them, looked like a farmer. But it was here, of course, that when the two saw you, they said, Lady Hitsumi. But Asho Togashi was already unconscious. Not dead, of course, but unconscious. One of them actually tended to Asho's wound. Or one of them looked to you and said, Lady Hitsumi, you are captured too? He asked you.
I guess you can say it that way.
Ah, then it is over. What happened to Lady Kurunai? He asked you.
I don't know.
I'm not so sure what happened to Kurunai. At first she was with you, but the moment you turn your head during the battle itself, you don't see her at all. Maybe she ran away, maybe she fled. Maybe she just doesn't want to be here. Maybe she just saw that it was a lost cause, but you don't know at this very moment. Roll for insight, Hitsumi.
Yep.
Okay, let me put the goblins in their guarding position as usual. Before Asho tripped the alarm. So
17.
Kurunai was here throughout the whole day, like looking everything.
She
All right, insight.
basically
Okay,
listened
Hitsumi.
to she basically listened to the entire conversation, and the moment she basically heard the goblin who challenged Hitsumi making all these demands, she basically rolled her eyes and she said, "Not happening." And she's like thinking to herself, even if Hitsumi was to lose, she'll keep the loss a secret, form a coalition with the other clan, and vanquish the goblins once and for all.
All right. Okay, but before going to you,
Hmm.
okay, Hitsumi. Based on your insight, you know Kurunai. Kurunai is probably planning something at this very moment. And, you know, either way, whether there's going to be a duel or not tomorrow morning, but you're going to take that rest. You're going to take that long rest, that needed long rest. You have the Hobgoblin's katana. It is red in color. The hilt and everything is tied with red string, to show where he got this blade. Where at the bottom of the hilt itself, the metal part, you can see a emblem of a scorpion. You think to yourself, did he took this weapon from a dead scorpion clan member? You're unsure. But he was kind enough to let you borrow his katana. Not only that, he actually let you all bring the weapon into the shack. Because it seems that these two hobgoblins trusted you to keep your word. But meanwhile, Kurunai,
Hmm.
as you were there, night came. There were no torches, of course, just a bit of light, and that's about it. But the goblins were just walking around looking. Most of them were just chit chatting, talking in their mostly Shadowland languages. But as you were there, you heard the sound coming from the south, and you could see Toyotori, Anjin, and the others appearing. They were actually taking out their swords, ready to attack. Toyotori was walking in, telling his men, and you can hear Toyotori's voice. We will rush in and attack them.
Uh,
The
she
moment they are.
basically, she basically like is on the edge when she sees them and waves to them and does the whole mechanic to she basically shushes
All right.
them and get them to come here as close as possible to her, which is you can move them all here, NPCs mainly.
Okay, but yeah, but they have to roll for the
Yeah,
perception check,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
beat your 25. Okay, all right.
Hmm.
Unless you want to be seen by them.
Yeah, I want to see by them, but not by the enemy, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Anjin, you were actually crawling towards the goblin village. Toyotori and his men were ready to attack until you heard a silent shh, and you look up and you can see Kurunai on top of the roof. Kianjin to you and Kurunai.
I'm just waiting for everybody to move here. Otherwise, I'll have to yell. You can move the NPCs
Yell.
here, Herb, because yeah, logically. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. Anjid, you can move here closer if you want to, because you're blocking an NPC. Yeah, thank you. She basically,
Well, we got 20 minutes of time,
yeah,
game time.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So whatever duel we have will
Mm-hmm,
be next week.
mm-hmm,
Whatever combat we have here,
mm-hmm,
maybe Viscount will be jumping in by then.
mm-hmm. She basically says this to them. Takashi tripped the alarm and he fell along with Hitsumi as a prisoner. It looks like the
I think you need to choose your words properly. Trip the alarm.
yeah, yeah,
Maybe.
trip the
Yeah.
alarm because she saw like everybody's on high alert already, so he did trip an alarm, a goblin alarm. Could be anything, like from the classical rope tie to a bunch of buckets and bones and they bang together. That's a form of an alarm. Anyway,
Togashi was discovered.
yeah, Togashi was discovered
Yeah,
and
yeah, Togashi was discovered. That's a proper word for it. Trip the alarm is so modern.
yeah, Togashi was discovered and sadly he attempted to remedy the situation only for him to fall unconscious and a prisoner, and Hitsumi was challenged by what I'm assuming is the goblin leader. They started making outrageous demands saying if they win the duel, they get to have this village and most of the surrounding territory. Phoenix Dragon Crane and Scorpion and Lion Clan will have to acknowledge their claim and not even attack them. No.
Toyotori heard this, Kurunai. Huh? The goblins wants to reside in our lands.
Exactly.
No,
They started.
I do not agree to this.
Neither.
Then he turns to Anjin. Anjin, why waste our time here when we can just attack them now?
Because they have two of my friends currently held hostage. And at this point in time, we are still all relatively beaten and battered. We know not how many number there are within this village, and this provides us an opportunity. Now let me speak.
Then Toyotori,
I want to
he stays
use.
quiet for a while.
Wait, I want to use this one. Acute recall to recall the exact number of goblins that gathered around the dueling circle. Since I was like watching from my location and everything,
Mm-hmm.
which
You have height advantage.
yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, cause
The
I can
goblins are still at high alert, though.
yeah
You
yeah
can
yeah
still count them even.
yeah yeah I
So it's like you
can
can
yeah
actually know like
how
1,
many
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there were
19
20, but
yeah 19 regular
there was 20,
goblins.
but one died.
Oh okay.
No,
Oh
not 19,
okay.
including the hobgoblin,
Oh,
the two
19.
hobgoblin
Yeah.
samurais.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Not bad. She basically tells Anjin, one goblin dead, so that leaves about 19 goblins behind who are currently on high alert guarding both unconscious Togashi and injured but still willing to fight Hitsumi. I have no not
Your
if there
leader.
is their leader is a hobgoblin and he appears to have another one who wears a broken scorpion mask. I could not hear, who is he, but I'm assuming he is the second in command. The leader appears to be wearing a mishmash of broken samurai armor as, his own. He even wielding a katana, and the outrageous bastards are even speaking Rokugani.
That means they're far more intelligent than the average goblin.
Yeah, which is why they made the outrageous demands. They say if they win the duel,
That's why we're going to act with diplomacy and we're going to speak with them. Come with me.
I will not do no such thing. I'm a shinobi first and foremost. Diplomacy is the last thing that I want to choose compared to sabotaging them. Because if we attack with, because if we follow diplomacy, that means you will recognize their claim over this land and the surrounding territory. You think you can convince the Dragon Busho that to give a portion of his land to goblins? I'd lose my head, and so do you, just for even mentioning the idea. What about the lion, the phoenix, and the scorpion, and the crab clan? They'll all have to give portions of their land and agree not to even attack goblin, and worse, we have to give some of our crops to them as payment and restitution. I'm pretty sure the lord next to Anjin is like fuming when he's hearing this, right?
Of course, he heard it.
Yeah,
I'm rolling for him. I'm
yeah.
rolling for him, actually.
Because she,
Uh,
cause she is like
uh,
telling it exactly as she heard it. He wanted land, recognition, and reparation. And for every other clan not to attack goblins. And she's like basically telling everybody this. So I think everybody's like on high fuming at the moment.
I'm rolling for the brother and the sister,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right, this is what Toyotori said
Mhm.
after he heard what you said. Also, Kurunai, the goblins want us to what? Living in our lands and giving them food just to stay here. This village was the place of our ancestors, the Dragon Clan, the Mirumotos, and also the Phoenix. But they left. The river stream that connects this is the division of that land, Dragon and Phoenix together. But for
Mhm.
the goblins to stay here, I do not agree. To negotiate and talk to them? What can they give in return? What I can give to offer? The only thing I could offer is their head to my father for them to be here. And one of them, if there were two, then one of them their head should be given to your daimyo, Kurunai, as a form of loyalty that you have vanished and vanquished the hobgoblins from your land and
Agreed.
mine.
Agreed. Goblins are a blight on everybody, not just our clan. Till then, they'll never stop attacking innocent civilians and merchants and traders. Trade between the clans will be disrupted, supply lines will be cut off, and they'll practically revel in this. Right now, there's 19 of them, the goblins included, but they're spread out all over the place. We could try and lure them into small ambushes, one at a time, and kill them all at once.
But the
Mhm.
sister then came. But brother, don't you want to hear their proposition first? Besides, we were the one that attacked them when we saw them coming through the ridge. They were walking down with carts, heading towards the village of Komori. Maybe they wanted to do something, but they were attacked. Maybe. Don't you want to know? We attacked them. Then I heard stories that the Komori attacked them when they came to the Komori village. Then Toyotori then turned to the sister and said, "No, sister, goblins, we do not work with them. The creatures of the Shadowland, creatures of Fulang." The sister then said, "But Fulang's been gone a long time ago. What makes you think that they're still followers of Fulang?" And Toyotori then said, "What do you know, young sister? I am with Kurunai on this one. I say that we should wait, and she will attack at the right opportune moment." Okay, now Anjin, your turn.
Anjin,
Okay, the sister wants to negotiate. Toyotori listened to Kurunai and say, "Will attack," but you have yet to sway these other people over here. So,
which they are indifferent about the matter. As both cases, they make point. Uh, Anjin?
I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Take your time.
I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna go grab some drink. I wonder what would Viscount say if he was here.
Knowing
Hmm.
him, I think he basically will say attack because he did.
Knowing him, he would have told me that I did something stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll
knowing
say
Viscount first,
he'll say attack.
Pretty
will
much,
say
yeah.
that Black Wolf. He will say Black Wolf did he shouldn't do that. And second, I think he will agree
Yeah.
with Anjin also.
Actually, agree with the attack option because he doesn't mind the bodies to be looted of the goblins.
Maybe not,
Mhm.
because he's more of a negotiator himself. Doji Kabuki.
Kodo Kodo speaks simply. Compassion is essential for the progress of the soul. The practice of compassion lends support to strangers, neighbors, and sometimes even sworn enemies. True compassion is a gift given without the expectation of reciprocity.
Do you say it out loud, or do you say it only to Tori as a whisper?
Yeah.
No,
Because,
I say this out loud.
right, to everybody they can hear. Within an ear length, though.
Yeah.
All right, roll for persuasion. I like that. Roll for persuasion with advantage. You may need to use hero points for this one. Maybe.
I mean, depends on the score.
I guess the score is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20, let's go.
All right. Okay, Kurunai. It seems that the moment you said Toyotori, Toyotori actually agreed with you. But the moment Anjin actually spoke that, like, a very good script, of course. And then after that, then Toyotori then said, I I forgot the words of my clan, the words of my ancestors, and the words of my father, the phoenix. My blades itself. You gave back his blade, of course. He looked at his blade and said, then whispered, "Gomenasai." He speaks out. He turns to the sister. "Sister, you studied longer than me. I studied only the blade, and you studied more of the arts of wisdom. And listen to Anjin, even though he's good with the blade, but he is wise. Very well, Anjin. And Lady Kurunai, we will sheath our blades to his scabbard and let them rest for today. If what you have heard is true, if they want to negotiate, let's hear their proposition first. Besides, you are a lord, Kurunai. Don't you have Don't you actually want to know what they want to say instead of just charging in with your plate? If you want to be a great leader one day, Kurunai, maybe your options need to be looked into. Maybe you should be looking more into the books and studies into the arts of politics instead of the arts of assassination. But jump down from that roof, Kurunaya, so I don't have to look up at you. Come, so face me.
Yeah. She basically like because all this time she's like just sitting on the edge of the rooftop, like just casually listening to everybody just muttering about the conversation until she basically like jumped down from her position. She basically says to everybody, "That's all well and thoughtful, but I doubt the Dragon Boo show would actually even be entertaining the thought. I could try and talk to him, maybe give this as a form of an advice, but I'm one small vassal in a sea of other vassals. If my voice failed to persuade even the other dragon vassals themselves, I'll end up being the odd one in the group that suggests peaceful talks with goblins when everybody else is voting on war. So for that, I'm gonna need the help of both the Phoenix and the Crane clan to advocate for peace. At least,
Uh,
at least that way,
well,
at least that way, the Dragon Busho can entertain the idea. But if
it'd be
Hitsumi,
really.
but if Hitsumi wins the duel, then the other side of the other side of the coin will be to our advantage. Then we can dictate terms to the remaining goblin. Right now, the whole thing hinges on Hitsumi winning the duel. I have full trust in Hitsumi. She is an excellent swordsman and already won a duel of her own. So I have no fear against her losing a duel. But this
Then
is.
after that,
Mhm.
then Toyotori then said, then we should discuss this with us hobgoblins that you said earlier. Maybe we can give a talk on different terms.
Right now, they're on high alert. Anybody brave
Then
enough?
we shall announce. Then we shall announce our presence to them. Then he turns to Anjin.
Mhm.
Do you think that we should do this announcement saying come they will come in peace and to talk to them, Anjin?
I think we should make ourselves known, seeing as how we, and he would point towards Koronai and himself as speaking as we are of no recognized clan.
Hmm. Come, Anjin. Lady Kurunai, let us walk off and announce ourselves to the goblins. If they understand Rokugani
Mhm.
is what you said, then it'll be easier for us to actually negotiate terms.
Mhm.
Now,
I'm assuming Toyotori is older than 25, correct? In terms of
older
it,
than 25,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah,
What?
in terms of age, because she's like 23, so she'll be telling him, Lord Toyotori, since you are older than almost all of us, I would like to nominate you to lead the delegation, since you are from the Phoenix clan and of a seedier samurai than most of us here.
Hmm.
Except the challenge came from Hitsumi,
No, the challenge
who is one
came.
of us.
No, the challenge came from the goblin. The goblin
And
challenged Hitsumi.
Hitsumi accepted it,
Exactly. Hitsumi accepted the challenge because he
which
had no other
means
choice.
we need to speak.
Yeah. What do you wanted to say?
Which means we need to speak first.
Mm-hmm. But we are both of us are from no recognized clan. My reasoning is to have Lord Toyotori speak so he can introduce us as, the two companions for Hitsumi. That way we can advocate our terms accordingly.
Right?
Yeah,
Anjin? What do?
Very well.
because she's basically playing it politics, like giving Lord Toyotori the honor of being the head of delegation so he can introduce her and you and basically everybody as ambassadors of their respective clans so they can dictate the term. But if she walks in first with a clan that nobody ever heard of, yeah, she's not going to have much of a sway compared to a Phoenix clan senior samurai.
Toyotori then turns to his sister and the others and said, all of you, you can stay here and wait for my return. If I do not return together with Kurunai and Anjin, then you know what to do, my sister. The sister there said, bow, and the rest of them just wait at the side. And Toyotori that looks to you, Kurunai and Anjin, and said,
Mhm.
come, let us go and meet our new neighbors.
I'm just hoping that
The-
Hitsumi can win the duel. Otherwise, the last thing I want to do is stand before the Dragon Boo show and tell him that we need to negotiate with goblins.
All right, Anjin, are you following Toyotori and Kurunai?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The moment you appear from the corner, the goblins immediately scream and then brandishing their weapons, ready to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Then Toyotori raised his hands and said, I am here to speak to your leader. My name is Agasha Toyotori, and I'm here to speak with them. Surely you can give me an audience with your clan. Then, after that, no wonder much that I look and speaking to Goblinoid, to Toyotori. And then after that, the goblins all came to you one by one. The moment again the horn had been blown. But they brought you over to one of the shacks, of course, to hear.
Mm-hmm.
The goblins stood there, guarding, watching, looking at the rest of you as you all arrived. And then one goblin was looking at you, Anjin, and looking at Toyotori, and then looking at you, Kurunai. Then after that, they opened the door to let you in. Then the moment you entered, you see two hobgoblins, like sitting, like looking at you. They didn't get up, of course.
Mm-hmm.
They just sat down there on their crude, dirty little pillows as you entered. And then they said, ah, Lord Toyotori. One of them actually speaks out. What gives us the pleasure that you have actually come here to give your particular surrender? Toyotori speaks out. So it is true that you speak Rokugani, but I'm not here to actually give my surrender. I'm here to talk on the negotiations. Then one of the hobgoblins said, ah, but Anjin, are you still standing outside? Or are you inside?
I'm inside.
Mm-hmm. Just
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Pull yourself one of the pillows. Okay. And then you notice them. They're both wearing samurai armor. One here wearing like a crude, damaged scorpion clan armor, and this one feels very makeshift, like bits and pieces, but samurai armor nonetheless. But when you look at them, this one is actually having his katana at his side, and it's not sitting properly. Like one knee up, one hand on the other chin, and like on the other hand on his knee, and then looking at you, and
The,
just
the
not sitting down like a proper samurai.
yeah,
But this
the
one is,
disrespect is so real from him. This guy is like so disrespecting one, two, and three at the same time.
is sitting nicely.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a proper samurai. That he didn't say a word. Then he turns to you, Anjin, and turns to Toyotori. Then Toyotori turns to you, Kurunai. Then he said, I do apologize on my brother's behalf, but your people is our prisoner. Of course, we have to have a proper way to tell people that we do not want anything. And before he could continue, the brother then speaks out, what my younger brother is saying, that. Before we could continue, he snapped his finger. Kachak, kachak. Then the one goblin comes in. And after he speaks out, "Kodakakak," then this goblin ran out. And after a while, he came in again with sake. Then he pours this small little sake into small little cups and passed to each and every one of you. Then slowly bowed and walked out. You noticed that the sake bottle was dirty, the sake cup was dirty, but you guys have sake. And then this hobgoblin, he was not served any sake, and neither did this hobgoblin. But this other hobgoblin here and speaks out, ah, ha, ha, ah, my name is Akeno Yokoichi, and this is my younger brother Bakeno. Drink the sake. Okay. Toyotori took the cup. He looks at it and he just drinks it outright. Outright. And you, Kuronai?
She has no fear of like sake. Like, let's just say her life as a ninja, she was taught like doesn't matter what you get served, it's not usually worse than the pain of death or torture for that matter. So she basically takes it and like chucks it all in one go, not even so much
All right. Okay.
as a
Anjin.
thought.
Yeah,
Anjin, how about you?
he would drink it.
All right. You both drink it. Okay. Roll for your constitution saving throw.
On.
Okay. Pass.
Oh man.
Right. Pass.
Oh
Also
okay.
pass.
Oh, DC 5. Okay,
DC. This. Yeah, only DC 5.
not bad.
It's like that is one of the oldest sake you have ever drank. It's like the taste was sweet, but it's very strong. You drank it like, whoa, that was really good. Toyotori would look at it and said, this sake, exquisite, old, centuries maybe. And and then after that, Bakeno and said, this was given to us by our mentor. And Akeno continued, our teacher, a warrior, a master of the blade. So bless his spirit, for it have gone. But this was given to us when we were children. Pour it only to those that we trust. And my younger brother trusts you. That's what he said to me when he saw this woman on the roof. You were surprised, Koronai, to know that this person saw you on the roof.
She's like a bit like surprised because she knows she is good. And for him to spot her, that means the guy had a sharp eye, and that's when she basically uh said to him, I'm good. I've never been spotted before. For someone to spot me speaks volumes about the training you must have had. I'm assuming you chose to ignore me so I could listen and relay your demands to the others.
He bows his head and then he didn't say a word, but it was more than enough for you to for a confirmation.
Oh yeah, like she's definitely basically thinking if he was to launch an attack right there and then, like while she was on the rooftop, she would have been like, yeah, she could have held her own against him, but since he spot her, it speaks volumes about the level of his training.
Mhm.
He looks into Lord Toyotori and she basically tells him, Lord Toyotori, only so far the other person other than him who have spotted me was my master during my training. I've never been spotted before. For that person to spot me speaks volumes about the level of his training. He could have took me on in a one-on-one duel and I could have lost to him. He's like
My
acknowledging
master.
acknowledging his
That Then after that, then Bakeno Yokoichi then said, my sensei, Yogo, my master, Yoshimizu Yogo, trained me in the arts of subterfuge and espionage, the same as he is, and have gifted me this gift of the art. I have scouted the lands, but your friend will be locked inside. And she have accepted the deal with my older brother, Bakeno that speaks out. And the deal is the deal that cannot be denied. Do you have any disagreement with this deal tomorrow morning between your warrior, Miromoto Hitsumi, and my brother, Akino Yukuichi? Then speak out. Toyotori Agasha was the first to speak out. If it's a deal, I have no qualms about it. If she accepted the deal between you and herself, I have no objections. But what was the deal? Makeno didn't spare a word. He looks to Krunai and then to also to Anjin.
Mm-hmm. And what does he say?
The deal. He said, to be continued.
Oh, ah, fire. Thank you so much, everybody,
Bakero!
and see you guys next week. Do subscribe, give us a like and a comment, and see you.